You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Al's party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smoke and Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quacker Jack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page and YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. 2017 Long Island Ducks season ticket packages are on sale now. Enjoy the best savings and most benefits available to cheer on your hometown team. 10-game mini plans are also on sale and offer fans the same great seats for 10 games throughout 2017, as well as many other exciting opportunities. To find out more information and secure your seats for the 18th season of Ducks baseball, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. The Bethpage Ballpark box office is now open for individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fans can also purchase their tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX or by visiting liducks.com and clicking on the tickets icon. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smoke and Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2017 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, call 631-940-3825 or visit liducks.com. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle In Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking on the merchandise icon. Store hours on game days are noon to 4 p.m. and during the game from inside the ballpark only. On non-game days, the store is open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please call 631-940-3825 during normal business hours. Quackerjack, the 7-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at 631-940-3825 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one quack away from the championship. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Going back is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch! Adam Bailey makes the catch! And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions.
Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York. It is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, it's the rubber game of a 3-game series between the first place teams in both the Liberty and the Freedom divisions as the Long Island Ducks take on the Lancaster Barnstormers. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for all of tonight's action. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, whether you're joining us via Facebook Live, liducks.com, or youtube.com/ducksbaseball. Appreciate you joining us once again for this important game for these two teams, rubber game of a 3-game series between the Ducks and the Barnstormers, and both these teams entered the day in first place in the second half as part of their respective divisions. For the Long Island Ducks, they come into action today 4.5 games ahead of the Somerset Patriots in the Liberty Division standings. Ducks are 25-17, and meanwhile the Somerset Patriots at 20-21. As for the Freedom Division, the Barnstormers in a first-place tie coming into today with the York Revolution at 24 wins and 18 losses. They are both 4 games ahead of the Sugarland Skeeters. So important games for these two teams today, as it will also decide the winner of this 3-game series. Ducks taking the opener here on Friday night in big-time fashion, 10-1. Barnstormers coming back late yesterday with 6 runs over the final 2 innings to come up with a win by the final count of 9-8. We'll have the highlights from yesterday's game and so much more coming up on the pregame show. A little bit later, we'll take a look at the pitching matchup. And then you have the starting lineups here on Jewish Heritage Night at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks and the Barnstormers in the rubber game of a 3-game set.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Back back here at Bethpage Ballpark, as we get ready for tonight's game between the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers. Wild one here last night. It took 3 hours and 34 minutes to decide a winner, but it was the Barnstormers coming out on top 9-8 as we go through the highlights of yesterday's game. Lancaster took an early 3-0 lead in the third inning against Alfredo Simon, who had worked out of a jam in the second, but in the third allowed a double and a single to begin the inning. Runners were at second and third with nobody out, and Bo Amaral hit a little dribbler up the first baseline that just stayed fair. An RBI infield single made it 1-0. Trayvon Robinson followed with an RBI single to score Tyler Clark and make it a 2-0 game. And then with 2 outs in the inning, 1 out in the inning, Sean Halton lifted a sac fly to center, scoring Amaral, and the Barnstormers led it 3-0 after 2.5 innings of play. The Ducks would bounce back in the bottom of the fourth inning as they would tie a season high for most runs in a single inning as they plated 8 against Luis Gonzalez, the starter for the Barnstormers, and reliever John Kuchno. In that inning, the Ducks had runners at first and second with 2 outs following a leadoff to walk to Alex Berg and a single to left by Giovanni Alfonso. But the Ducks sprung to life with 2 outs in the inning. First up was Delta Cleary Jr. First pitch on the way. Cleary Jr. a rip to third base past the diving try of Halton. It's a base hit. Berg around third. He will come in and score. It's a 2-out RBI single for Delta Cleary Jr. And the Ducks on the scoreboard. They close to within 3-1. So an RBI single from Cleary Jr. made it a 3-1 game. Up next was Elmer Reyes. 0-1. Ripped to the left side and through, a base hit for Reyes. Alfonso around third. He's going to try to score. Throw in from Trayvon Robinson. Not in time. Alfonso slid in past the tag of Tyler Clark. To third on the throw, Cleary Jr. To second goes Reyes. And the Ducks now within 1 at 3-2. So a 3-2 game. The Barnstormers then intentionally walk Lou Ford, the number 3 hitter, to load up the bases. They rather face the hottest hitter in the league, Mark Krause, with the bases loaded, than instead of facing Lou Ford. And the Ducks made sure that that decision would not pay off for Ross Peoples. 2-1. Swinging a drive in the air to left center. It's hit pretty well. Amaral back to the track, at the wall, and it's off the wall. Scoring is Cleary Jr. Reyes will score. Ford scores. It's a bases clearing, 2-out, 3-run double off the bat of Mark Krause. And Long Island goes in front 5-3 with a 5-run fourth inning. But that would not be all for Long Island. After the 3-run double, in came John Kuchno. And with 2 outs, he walked Ruben Gotay. Alex Berg then came to the plate and made it an 8-run frame. 2-1. Drive in the air to left center. That is hit well. Back goes Amaral to the track, at the wall, and you can forget it. A mammoth 3-run home run in the left of the batter's eye off the bat of Alex Berg. The fireworks goes off on his 11th home run of the season. The Ducks keep pouring it on. It's an 8-run fourth. They lead it 8-3. So the 11th home run of the year for Alex Berg made it 8-3, but the Ducks would struggle in the 8th and the 9th. Patrick Kreider came in for the 8th inning after 2 scoreless relief innings from Matt Marsh, and he allowed a 2-out, 2-run home run to Steve Clevenger and an RBI single to Nate Coronado that made it an 8-6 game. And Amalio Diaz in the 9th with 1 out gave up a single to Trayvon Robinson, hit Cole Garner, and then Sean Halton drove a 3-run home run off the left field foul pole, put the Barnstormers in front 9-8, and Scott Schumann retired the side in the order in the bottom of the 9th inning. Final 15 batters of the game for the Ducks, all were retired in order, and the Barnstormers won at 9-8. Anthony Carter got the win and improved to 4-2. Amalio Diaz, the loser, fell to 3-4, and Scott Schumann his first save. We'll take a break here on the pregame show. When we come back, a look at the pitching matchup and then the starting lineups.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Billy Horn, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Back here at Bethpage Ballpark, getting ready for this evening's game between the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers, rubber game of this three-game series. Ducks have taken the field. They are joined out on the field by our color guard today, Cub Scout Pack 354 from Port Jefferson Station. They are off onto the third base side of the field. And today's dream team about to take the field, Central Meadow Baseball. So they are heading out now to join their favorite Ducks players out on the field, and momentarily we will have our national anthems for tonight's game. And I say anthems because it is Jewish Heritage Night here at Bethpage Ballpark. So first we will have Hatikva, the Israeli national anthem, and that will be followed by the American national anthem. So the Israeli national anthem today going to be performed by the Temple Tikva Brotherhood from New Hyde Park, and then the American national anthem from Temple Beth El out of Huntington. So the fans here at Bethpage Ballpark rising to remove their hats and caps. Let's turn things over now down to the field for Temple Tikva as they perform Hatikva, the Israeli national anthem.
In the singing of the Israeli national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
so that was Hatikva, the Israeli national anthem, as performed by the Temple Tikva Mitzvah Choir out of New Hyde Park. Temple that I call myself a member of as well. Great to see them here on the field. Now it is time for the American national anthem performed by Temple Beth El from Huntington.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen,
An excellent job with tonight's national anthem. The American national anthem performed by the Temple Beth El out of Huntington, and the Israeli national anthem by Temple Tikva of New Hyde Park. Well, we're just about ready for baseball on an absolutely gorgeous Sunday evening. You cannot ask for better weather here today, and as we get ready for baseball, Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. For the Lancaster Barnstormers, managed by Ross Peoples, leading things off will be the center fielder, that is Bo Amaral. Batting second in left field is Trayvon Robinson, and in the number 3 spot, the designated hitter is Garrett Weber. Sean Holton will bat in the cleanup spot today and play third base. Steve Clevenger at first base bats fifth. The 6th hitter and second baseman is going to be Josh Bell. Lance Diggs-Millage will play in right field and will bat 7th. The shortstop, Nate Coronado, will hit in the number 8 spot. And rounding out the order is the catcher, Anderson De La Rosa. On the mound tonight for the Long Island Ducks will be right-hander Henderson Alvarez. He comes in to make his 7th start of the year. He's 2-1 and has a 2.88 earned run average. Meanwhile, on the other side for Kevin Byers' Long Island Ducks, Delta Cleary Jr. leads off in center field. Dan Lyons, the shortstop, bats second. Hitting third, serving as the designated hitter, is Lou Ford. And in the cleanup spot in left field is Mark Krause. Batting fifth, playing first base, Angelo Sanko. Ruben Gotay will start across the diamond at third base and hit 6th. The 7th hitter and second baseman today is Giovanni Alfonso. Derek Piles will get the start in right field. He will bat in the 8th spot. And rounding out the order tonight for the Long Island Ducks is the catcher, and that is E. Affener. Meanwhile, Barnstormers will be sending to the mound right-handed pitcher Brad Bergeson, who will be making his 20th start of the season. And his record is 9-7, his ERA 4.36. Does not strike out many, does not walk many either. And so we are just about ready for baseball as a pair of right-handers, both former big leaguers, Henderson Alvarez of the Ducks and Brad Bergeson of the Barnstormers, take them out against each other. Again, this is the rubber game of a 3-game series between the two teams, so the winner of this game takes the series 2 out of 3. Ducks won the opener Friday night. Barnstormers bounced back with a come-from-behind win yesterday, erasing a 5-run deficit in a 9-8 win. So we are just about ready for baseball. Here is Bo Amaral stepping up to the plate from the left side for the Barnstormers, and Henderson Alvarez stepping up to the mound from the right side for the Long Island Ducks. Michael Pollock here with you to bring you all the action on this Sunday evening. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Alvarez will get the sign and work out of the windup. First pitch of today's game is underway, and it is taken low and inside for ball 1.
Start time of the ball game is 5:07.
We begin at 5:07 p.m. here at Bethpage Ballpark. Our first pitch time, now the 1-0. And Amarola driving the air down the left field line, slicing into the corner. This will slice foul, and it's 1-1.
The official Southern Transportation Services temperature of today's ball game is 82 degrees.
82 degrees, the first pitch temperature. Brilliant weather, breeze blowing from left to right. Pretty stiff breeze at that. Clear skies and low humidity. Just a great evening to be here at the ballpark. 1-1 on Bo Amaral, the center fielder, leading things off for the Barnstormers. Here's the pitch. He swings and grounds it to first base. 2 humps for Angelo Sanko. He'll flip it to Alvarez, covering in time for the out. 1 away here in the top of the first inning. With the sun still shining and covering pretty much the entire field, no need for the lights just yet. And again, that breeze blowing hard from left to right. The flags out in right field, including the Israeli flag today for Jewish Heritage Night. Blowing out there in right field, stiffly towards the right field foul pole from left field. So 1 away, and that will bring up the switch hitting left fielder Trayvon Robinson. Third baseman Ruben Gotay will play in tight here for Robinson. Again, the lefty hitter, so wants to cut off the angle there at third base. First pitch to him, and he takes low and outside on a fastball for ball 1. Robinson comes in hitting .280 on the year for the Stormers, 6 home runs, 31 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch, and that one taken low as well. That time an off speed from Alvarez, and the count 2-0. Little hard to tell the differences in the jerseys because they are both bright colors. 2-0. There's a fastball strike on the outside corner. Ducks are in their alternate orange uniforms with the white Sunday caps, while the Barnstormers wear their alternate bright red uniforms with the red caps. So just look at the cap and you can tell the difference. White versus red a little bit better. 2-1, a swing and a miss and a high fastball. Robinson was way out in front of it, cut through the pitch for strike 2. And that will even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Alvarez making his 7th start of the year, and out of those 7, 5 have come here at Bethpage Ballpark. 2-2 delivery. Fastball misses low and away. Good eye from Robinson, and the count 3-2. Alvarez is 1-1 at home with a 3.94 ERA. Much better on the road, 1-0, a 1.00 ERA. But overall has pitched pretty well here in the Ducks uniform. Really has had only one bad start. Everything else has been pretty good. One start was here against Bridgeport on August the 4th when he allowed 5 runs in 5 innings. Ducks still won that game, though, 11-10. 3-2 is inside, a fastball that missed the corner. And Trayvon Robinson is on with a 1-out walk.
Hitting in the third position, Lancaster's designated hitter, number 4, Garrett Weber, number 4.
So Robinson will make his way to first base, and that is going to bring Garrett Weber up to the plate, batting from the right side. Weber was originally slated to play second base, and a last-minute switch moved him to DH. First pitch, driven in the air, foul, first base side. This will go back into the seats, out of play. And the count 0-1. Weren't told of any sort of injury or issue with Weber. Weber is going to start at the DH position today, and Josh Bell, who is slated to be the DH, now will play second base. 0-1, fly ball in the air to right. Starting back on it was Derek Piles, and now drifts in a couple steps to make the catch for the second out. High towering fly ball by Weber there. Battling the sun to make the catch was Derek Piles, who makes his start in right field today. Had been serving as the DH yesterday. And tonight will be his first start as a Duck in right field. He had played in left field as well twice. And was the DH twice, but now starting in right field tonight. 2 away in the inning, and that'll bring up Sean Halton. So along with Piles in the outfield, Delta Cleary Jr. is in center field, and Mark Krause is around in left. On the infield from left to right, Ruben Gotay at third, Dan Lyons the shortstop, Giovanni Alfonso at second, and Angelo Sanco at first. Fastball from Alvarez is a strike, thrown to Audie Affiner, the catcher, for Long Island today, as Alex Berg gets the day off after catching the first 2 games of this series. 0-1 on Halton, the hero last night, his 3-run home run in the 9th inning off the left field foul pole, winning it for the Barnstormers. 0-1, breaking ball cut on and missed. And the count goes to 0-2. So it's 0-2 the count here on Halton as Alvarez tries to work around a 1-out walk for a scoreless top of the first inning. From the stretch, here's the 0-2. Halton takes a big breaking ball and pops it in the air to shallow center. Cleary Jr. moves in a couple steps. He'll make the catch, and the side is retired. So Alvarez allows us to walk and nothing further in the first. No runs, no hits, a runner left on base after a half inning. It is the Barnstormers 0, and the Ducks coming to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up with the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers scoreless. Want to remind fans that every time a Ducks batter draws a walk in this game, it is brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island offering the comprehensive quality care you need the moment that you need it. City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So to the bottom of the first inning we go, and it will be the top of the order for the Ducks. Delta Cleary Jr., Dan Lyons, and Lou Ford coming up to the plate. switch hitter, and 2 righties due up. So here is Cleary Jr. to the plate, and on the mound today for the Barnstormers, right-hander Brad Bergeson, the former big leaguer in his second Atlantic League season. First with the Barnstormers, and he'll be making start number 20 here in 2017. First pitch from Bergeson on the way to Cleary Jr. The Ducks center fielder takes a fastball knee-high for a strike, 0-1. Cleary Jr. comes into the day hitting .267 on the year, 2 home runs, 37 runs batted in. Now the 0-1. Ground ball hit to the right side. Backhanded stop made by Steve Clevenger. He'll flip it to Brad Bergeson covering. And just like Bo Amaral on the top of the first, the leadoff hitter grounds out to first base 3-1 here in the bottom half of the first.
Second position, Long Island Ducks shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
So 1 away, and up to the plate is going to step Dan Lyons, the shortstop and 2-hitter batting from the right side. Lyons typically hits in the number 9 spot of the order, but today moves up to the number 2 spot with Elmer Reyes getting the day off. First pitch taken over the inside corner for strike 1. Delta Cleary Jr. had been batting number 2 primarily this year, but with the absences now of Quentin Berry and Anthony Vega. Berry, whose contract was purchased by the Brewers. Vega, who is going back to college. The 0-1, and that misses the inside corner to even the count. Moves Cleary Jr. back up to the leadoff spot. Elmer Reyes had been batting second, and now with Reyes out of the lineup today, that allows the number 2 hitter to be Dan Lyons moving up in the order. 1-1. Fastball again misses inside. Lyons able to hold up his swing as he almost went around on the check swing, but does not go, so it's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Kick the delivery on the way from Bergeson. Lyons, it's a chopper up the third baseline foul. Ducks manager Kevin Baez will go retrieve it. Baez will retrieve that, get it to a fan. The count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes as Bergeson tries to record the second out. Here's the kick, here's the pitch, and a slider off the outside corner that runs the count full at 3-2. Lyons trying to get aboard here with 1 out in the inning. Lou Ford waiting in the on-deck circle for the flock. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a little foul ball over the screen, back behind home plate. Karam's back down below from the club level. And we'll have yet another payoff pitch. Bergeson in his 19 starts this year thus far for the Barnstormers, 9-7 record, a 4.36 ERA, and has won each of his last 5 starts. So the Ducks trying to end a 5-game winning streak for Bergeson that dates all the way back to July 17th. And here a breaking ball misses high and inside for ball 4. Good take there by Dan Lyons on the changeup. And Lyons draws the walk with 1 out in the inning, just like Robinson did for the Barnstormers in the top half of the inning. And again, that walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in.
Lou Ford, number 20.
So here is Lou Ford to the plate, batting from the right side, hitting in the number 3 spot. Gets the half day as the designated hitter after starting in left field last night. First pitch, and that taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Ford enters the day at .290, 8 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Here is the 0-1. Bergeson out of the stretch, kicks and fires home. Ford swings and fouls this one. It looked like off the glove or the mask of Anderson De La Rosa. I think it was the glove. That goes back up behind home plate. So Ford quickly behind here at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Dan Lyons with good speed at first. He's 4 for 5 in the stolen base department this year. Doesn't run often, but when he does, he's got good speed and likes to show that. Here's the 0-2. Ford, a ground ball, weakly hit, third base side. Charging in is the third baseman, Halton. Fields, off balance throw to first, not in time. Ford beat it out for an infield single. Close play at first base. Well, first base umpire Silvio Martinez Jr. said that Ford beat it out. Good effort on the play by Halton. But not enough to get forward to the Ducks with 2 on and 1 out for Mark Krause. So chance for the Ducks here to take the early lead in the ball game. Infield single for Lou Ford. The first hit of the game for either team. Now Mark Krause, who had a 3 RBI night last night and has been absolutely red hot for the Ducks of late. So here is Krause to the plate from the left side. He is the left fielder and cleanup hitter tonight for the Ducks. Bergeson a look into the plate, now comes set. And the first pitch off the outside corner and low, a changeup for ball 1. Krause comes in hitting .295 on the year, 17 home runs, and second in the Atlantic League with 73 runs batted in behind the guy that just missed making that play at third base, Sean Halton. 1-0. And there's a fastball that paints the outside corner for strike 1. Along with Silvio Martinez Jr., Frank Urilli is umpiring tonight behind home plate. He calls balls and strikes. Third base umpire is the crew chief, David Speranza. 1-1 here to Krause. Bergeson looks to second, deals to the plate. Krause swings a line drive into left center, hit well on the run of Robinson, and he makes a leaping catch. Thought that ball might sneak over his head, but Robinson was able to get there and had to make a little hop to rob Krause of the extra base hit. So a big second out for Bergeson, and with 2 away, that'll leave it up to Angelo Sanko.
Number 26, Angelo Sanko. Number 26.
Along with Robinson in the outfield, Bo Amaral starts in center field, and Lastings Millage is around in right. On the infield from left to right, it is Sean Halton at third, Nate Coronado, the shortstop. Josh Bell starts at second base. The first baseman is Steve Clevenger. Catching today is Anderson De La Rosa, and on the mound, Brad Bergeson. First pitch, and this is grounded foul up the first baseline. So the count, 0-1 on Sanko, who had the night off last night. Did come in as a pinch hitter in the ninth, though, and struck out. He is hitting .256 on the year, 19 home runs, 64 runs batted in. A 1 pitch on the way from Bergeson. Sanko takes well outside. Nice job by Anderson De La Rosa to move to his left quickly. And prevent that ball from going back to the backstop. So that will run the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Lyons leads from second and Ford from first with 2 down. 1-1. Sanko, a high fly ball in the air to center, got under it. Bo Amaral moves a bit to his left, and he will make the catch, and that'll end a scoreless first inning. So the Ducks threaten but are unable to take the early lead. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left on base. To the second inning we go, no score here at the Duck Pond.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Second inning coming up at Bethpage Ballpark. No score between the Ducks and the Barnstormers. Time for the Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. So as we go to the second inning, we want to remind fans that David Ordsma remains out on the inactive list. He is continuing to recover from an arm injury. Continuing to make progress every day. No official word on a date back yet, but working hard to be back in the Ducks bullpen as soon as possible. And that is it in terms of the injuries for the Ducks. Everybody else is healthy, active, and available to go. Rafael Perez, though, again, last time out, did suffer a toe injury in Somerset that forced him to exit his start after just 2 innings. First pitch is a breaking ball at the knees for strike one. That was during the nightcap. Or check that was on Thursday in the final game of the series. 0-1. It's on the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. And no official word on if he's going to be missing a start or anything like that. The Ducks do have their rotation for the next series. He is not among the 4, so one would think that likely means they will be skipping one start for him. But as of now, the plan is to have John Brownell start tomorrow against Sugar Land, Matt Larkins on Tuesday. The other 2 after the 1-2 here from Alvarez to Clevenger. Swinging a line drive, foul down the third baseline. Jake Dunning, who got the win in the homestand opener on Friday night, will start the third game of the series against Sugar Land on Wednesday. And then the final pitcher for the Ducks in the series against the Skeeters on Thursday night is going to be Alfredo Simon, who started here last night. So it seems as though Perez will be skipped this time through with that toe injury. 1-2. Line drive into left field. On the run in is Mark Krause. He's going to have to play it on a hop, though. And Clevenger's got himself a leadoff single here in inning number 2. First hit of the game for the Barnstormers, so now each side has one base hit.
In the 6th position, second baseman, number 28, Josh Bell.
And now Josh Bell, the switch hitting second baseman, will bat from the left side against the righty Alvarez. Ducks with just 2 position players now available on their bench, with Quentin Berry and Anthony Vega both leaving the team. So today, Elmer Reyes and Alex Berger are those 2 position players available off the bench. First pitch here is a fastball strike. And the count 0-1. Bell again was slated to start as the DH today, but in at second base with Garrett Weber now the designated hitter. From the stretch, here's the 0-1. Kicking the offering from Alvarez. Bell takes in the breaking ball, misses outside to even the count. Cole Garner out of the lineup. We have not gotten an official word on if it's an injury, but we did see him get hit in the hand in the 9th inning last night by Diaz, which set up the 3-run home run that won the game for the Barnstormers by Sean Halton. 1-1, fly ball down the left field line, slicing foul and out of play. So we have to think Garner likely out of the lineup today with a hand injury. Again, we were not given any specific update on that in terms of whether or not it is broken, whether or not it's anything serious, or whether they're just keeping him out of the lineup as a precaution. But our hope, of course, is that he is okay. Never like to see anybody get hurt, especially in that type of fashion. Garner did seem to be in some considerable pain after taking that hit by pitch, but stayed in the game. 1-2, swinging a foul ball again, third base side by Bell out of play. We'll have another 1-2 pitch. Alvarez does not strike out many. 12 strikeouts in 25 innings coming into tonight. And he has 12 walks to go along with it. 26 hits allowed in 25 innings, but he's limited the damage. Just 10 runs, 8 of which have been earned. And has not allowed a home run. 1 2 strike pitch once again to Josh Bell. Here it comes, and Bell pops it up in the air to shallow left. Shortstop Dan Lyons going out, the left fielder Mark Krause coming in, and it is Krause who makes the call on the catch for the first out. Good communication there between Krause and Lyons. Those two have been acquainted all year long, of course, as teammates, but in terms of on the left side of the field, much more of late, with Krause now primarily starting in left field for the Ducks rather than at first base or as the DH like he was earlier in the season. He's primarily been in the outfield, and those two have shown a very good rapport throughout the course of the year. 1 away, and that'll bring up the right fielder and 7-hitter, Lastings Millage, batting from the right side. Former New York Met, pair of former big leaguers facing each other here, and Millage takes a good hard slider over the inside corner for strike 1. Millage comes into the game hitting .270 for the Stormers, 1 home run and 36 runs batted in. There's those high red socks as he stands in at the plate. Bright neon green shoelaces to go with it. 0-1. Ground ball hit to the left side and through, a base hit for Millage. Lions move to his right, but no chance for him to get there. Stopping at second is Clevenger. 2 singles here in the second inning for Lancaster. They've got 2 on with 1 out.
Batting in the 8th position.
So Millage has his first hit of the day.
Number 12.
And now 2 on for the Barnstormers with 1 away. Here is the shortstop and 8-hitter, Nate Coronado. Righty hitter will step up to the plate to face Alvarez, who now has to find his way out of a jam like Brad Bergeson did in the bottom of the first. Alvarez gets the sign from Affner and comes set. First pitch on the way. Coronado takes downstairs for ball 1. Coronado has been very productive at the bottom of the order. A .345 hitter for Lancaster since joining the team. 2 home runs, 19 runs batted in. Doesn't have a ton of power, but finds ways on base very often. Now the 1-0. That fastball is taken low. And Alvarez, after getting ahead of each of the first 3 hitters, has now fallen behind the 4th hitter. Although 2 of those first 3 got hit, so maybe that's a good thing for Alvarez. 2-0 delivery. Looks to second. Deals to the plate. Ground ball hit. Squibbed fair. Inside first and down the right field line. Rounding third and coming in to score is Clevenger. Going to third base is Millage. An odd hit, but a base hit and an RBI nonetheless for Nate Coronado, and the Barnstormers take a 1-0 lead here in the second. Got jammed on that pitch, but smashed it up the first base line in between first baseman Angelo Sanco and the first base bag. So give Coronado the run batted in. For the shortstop, that is his 20th RBI of the season. Clevenger scores his 11th run. Now it's runners at the corners for the Barnstormers. Still only 1 out, and Anderson De La Rosa coming to the plate. So Alvarez laboring a bit here in the second. He has allowed 3 singles after giving up just a walk in the first. Alvarez comes set. And his first pitch. That's a fastball over the inside corner for strike 1. Alvarez has pitched 5 innings in each of his last 3 starts. We mentioned his 5-inning, 5-run performance against Bridgeport. Then he had 5 innings of 1 run in each of his last 2 starts. Combined in those, 7 hits, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. Both of them wins. Alvarez has won his last 3 starts. 0-1, runners going from first. Pitch is taken low. The throw cut off by Alvarez. But no movement from the runner at third. I don't think Affner would have had the runner at second anyway. Now slow to get up at second is Coronado. He is lying flat on his stomach out by second base now, slowly starting to get up. And seems to be limping a bit behind the second base bag as Ross Peoples, the manager of the Barnstormers, and trainer Jared Binner both go out to check on him.
Customer Service Center.
So he'll get credit for the stolen base. And for Coronado, that is his 11th steal this year in 15 attempts. We saw the Ducks try and do that in Somerset when Audie Affner went to go throw down to second base with Matt Larkins on the mound, runners at the corners. And when Affner went to go throw down, the runner at third started to break for the plate. Larkins swatted at it to stop the throw and got it, but then lost it on the transfer. And that allowed the runner who had stopped initially between third and home to break back for the plate and score. Seems that Coronado is okay. I think he just slid into the base awkwardly and seemed to get shaken up. Giovanni Alfonso talking with him now, and I don't know if Coronado slid into Alfonso or otherwise. The 2 seem to be all right. And now second and third with 1 out. It's Lancaster trying to extend their 1-run lead. Here is the 1-1 from Alvarez to De La Rosa. Kick and the pitch. De La Rosa takes the fastball down and away, and it's 2-1. 3 homers, 33 RBIs for De La Rosa, a .251 average. Had the night off last night with Tyler Clark doing the catching. Corner infielders are in, especially at first with Sanko. 2-1. And Alvarez misses downstairs. So now the right-hander behind in the count at 3 balls and 1 strike. And another out of the zone would load the bases for the leadoff hitter, Bo Amaral. It's a Barnstormers team that prior to last night had really been struggling offensively of late, but they're a team that can break out at any point. They have a very good lineup. So Alvarez has to be careful here. This is the first time he's facing Lancaster this season. 3-1, and he misses down and away on another fastball for ball 4. So second walk of the day issued by Henderson Alvarez, and it's to the 9-hitter Anderson De La Rosa. And now the Barnstormers set up with the bases loaded and 1 out. 3 straight have reached with 1 out here in the second inning.
Number 3.
So Bo Amaral is going to come up for the Barnstormers. This year he is 1 for 2 with the bases loaded. That 1 hit, a grand slam. Grand slam, one of the 2 home runs that Amaral has hit this season for Lancaster. And Alvarez will have to be careful here. First pitch on the way. He will swing it at a ground ball sharply to second. Alfonso goes to Lions 1 on a first double play. Just what the doctor ordered for Henderson Alvarez, a first pitch double play, and that gets him out of further trouble here in the second inning. The Barnstormers take their first lead of the game as they put across 1 run on 3 hits in the inning along with a walk. No errors, and because of the double play, just 2 left. After an inning and a half today, it is Lancaster 1 and Long Island 0.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Delta Cleary Jr., and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. So the Ducks trailing 1-0 as we move to the bottom of the second inning. This homestand continues tomorrow, as we were alluding to earlier, as the Ducks will take on Sugarland Skeeters this week in a rematch of last year's Atlantic League Championship Series. 4-game set between the two teams. Monday through Thursday, and tomorrow night it is Suffolk County Boy Scouts night here at Bethpage Ballpark. So the first 1,500 fans in attendance are going to take home Ducks t-shirts courtesy of Bridgehampton National Bank. It's also Military Monday, so we've got ticket discounts for active military members who buy their tickets at the box office. And tickets are available, so you can get them at the box office. You can also get them online at liducks.com or by calling 631-940-TIXX. First pitch here is a strike. Fastball to Ruben Gotay at the knees. And the count goes to 0-1. Gotay, the third baseman, batting in the number 6 spot of the order. He's a switch hitter for Long Island. And the 0-1, swinging a drive in the air to center, hit pretty well, but playable for Amaral, who drifts back and makes the catch. Good solid contact off the bat of Gotay, but ultimately did not hit it far enough to get it over the head of Amaral. 1 away. That'll bring up Giovanni Alfonso.
Hitting in the center position, Long Island.
36. So here is Alfonso to the plate, the second baseman and 7-hitter, who will bat from the right side of the plate. Alfonso getting the start at second base today, with Elmer Reyes getting the day off. Reyes actually coaching over at first base right now. And the first pitch from Brad Bergeson. Alfonso takes a fastball strike over the inside corner, 0-1. Alfonso comes in as the Ducks' leading hitter, a .300 batting average, 3 home runs, 36 runs batted in. From the line, the 0-1. Alfonso a drive in the air to left field, shallow. Coming in is Robinson, and he'll make the running catch. Ducks have been hitting the ball pretty well here in the early going against Bergeson, but a couple hard-hit baseballs that have been recorded for outs. And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to the right fielder, Derek Miles.
The right fielder, number 19, Derek Miles, number 19.
So here is Piles to bat from the right side, right fielder today for the Ducks. And the first pitch to him is a fastball taken at the knees for a called strike. Started last night as the DH, now in right field today. He comes in with a batting average of .204 between the Ducks and the Skeeters this season. No homers, 2 runs batted in, and another strike taken, so he's quickly behind it, 0-2. Ferguson looking for the 1-2-3 inning here in the second after the Barnstormers give him a run in the top half of the frame. And the 0-2 cut on and miss for strike 3. Ball was down in the dirt. Fielded and thrown to first by the catcher Anderson De La Rosa. First strikeout of the day for Brad Bergeson. The putout goes 2-3 and the side retired. Ducks go in order. We will head to the third. 1-0 Barnstormers.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Angelo Sanco, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Back at Bethpage Ballpark, we move to the third inning. Barnstormers ahead 1-0, and New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there for coverage of the Long Island Ducks, the Mets, and the Yankees, major and minor league baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer. Visit www.nysportsday.com. New York Sports Day, your independent Gotham sports news source. Henderson Alvarez back to the mound, to the plate, Trayvon Robinson for his second plate appearance of the day. And the first pitch to him is swung and grounded to the left side. A couple hops for Dan Lyons, who fields on the backhand, throws to first. Good stretch by Sanco for the out. And there's 1 away here in the top of the third. So Alvarez has now recorded 3 outs on the last 2 pitches he's thrown. The double play that ended the second, and the ground out here to begin the third. So Robinson now 0 for 1 with a walk. And up to the plate is going to step the Barnstormers' designated hitter, Garrett Weber. First pitch to the righty hitter is taken low. And count 1-0. Weber in his first at bat popped out to right field. Came back in the first inning, and now the 1-0. Breaking ball misses inside from Alvarez for ball 2. Weber hit in the 5 spot yesterday. He was 1 for 5 at the plate with a single. Barnstormers a 16-hit attack yesterday, and here a line drive caught at short by Lyons. Didn't have to make much of a leap, but did jump a little bit to nab that line drive. And Weber quickly retired for the second out. 2 outs on 4 pitches here in the third for Alvarez.
Sean Holton, number 19.
Once again, if you're just joining us, this, of course, a big game in terms of the fact that it determines this series winner in the 3-game set. Barnstormers have already clinched a share of the season series with the Ducks. Lancaster leads at 10-6. with 3 games remaining between the two teams in Lancaster in the final week of the season. But each team has taken a game in this 3-game set thus far. The Ducks trying to bounce back after losing last night. First pitch to Sean Halton is a fastball at the knees for strike 1. These teams also enter the day in first place in their respective divisions. Ducks 4.5 games ahead of Somerset, 5 ahead of Bridgeport coming in. 0-1. Line drive in the air to center. Cleary Jr. racing in. He will have to play this one on a couple hops. It's a base hit for Sean Halton. So there is hit number 4 for the Barnstormers today. All 4 of their hits singles. Halton now 1 for 2. Ducks will stay at least 4.5 games ahead of Somerset. They have already lost today, 7-4 down in Southern Maryland. So a chance for the Ducks to pick up a game on the Patriots and get to 5.5 games up. Bridgeport has actually now gotten to within 4.5 of Long Island. They took the opening game of their doubleheader, but trailing right now in game 2 up in New Britain. First pitch fastball here is on the outside corner for strike 1 to Clevenger, who singled his first time up, leading off the second and eventually scored. Lefty hitter as Alvarez works out of the stretch with the runner at first. 0-1 pitch. Clevenger, a ground ball sharply hit and through the right side, a base hit. Halton will go to second. He'll stop right there as Piles fires it in. So back-to-back 2-out hits for the Barnstormers, and now 5 hits in the ball game. And Alvarez in trouble here in the third.
Barnstormers second baseman, number 28, Josh Bell. Number 28.
So with 2 on and 2 out, that will bring Josh Bell up to the plate. Bell, the switch hitter, will bat from the left side against the right-hander Alvarez. Alvarez looks to second, deals to the plate, and Bell will take the first pitch low and in for ball 1. Inning started off so swimmingly with 2 outs on 4 pitches. He's thrown 4 pitches to the last 2 batters combined, but has allowed singles to both. So the Barnstormers swinging very early in the count against Henderson Alvarez. 1-0. Bell a line drive into left center field. That is going to get down for a base hit. It'll split the outfielders and go all the way to the wall. 1 run is in to score. That is Halton. Clevenger around third base. He's going to try to score. Throw to the plate from Lyons is not in time. It is a 2-run, 2-out double to left center for Josh Bell. 3 straight 2-out hits to the Barnstormers, and they lead it 3-0. So 3 straight batters have swung on the second pitch. 3 straight have reached against Alvarez, and now 2 runs are in. For Bell, it is his 9th and 10th runs batted in of the year. And Alvarez having a tough go of it thus far here this evening. Big turnaround in this game. Alvarez was able to get out of the jam in the second, allowing just the 1 run. And trying to bounce back with a quick inning here, but it did not happen. First pitch to Millage, and that fastball is at the knees for strike 1. Got 2 outs quickly, but has allowed 3 straight hits since. Singles to Halton and Clevenger, and the 2-run double off the bat of Josh Bell. Good effort by Lyons on the relay throw. His throw was just a little bit up the third base line, and Afner was unable to get it in time to apply the tag, so he ran up to cut it off and make sure Bell didn't take third. 0-1, chopped onto the ground here to short. Lyons will field, and he will throw to first. Lyons makes all 3 assists and put outs here in the inning, but not before the Barnstormers get 2 more runs on the scoreboard. 2 runs on 3 hits, all with 2 outs. 1 runner left. To the bottom of the third we go. Barnstormers 3, the Ducks nothing.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, when the Barnstormers 7-hitter, Lastings Millage, grounded out to short to win the top half of the third inning, that was the 15th out of today's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute phone call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? Get a free quote today. Call 1-800-947-AUTO. That's 1-800-947-AUTO, or visit geico.com. The Ducks now find themselves down by 3, the same deficit they found themselves by last night going into the bottom of the third inning. The Ducks rallied back with 8 in the fourth to take a lead, but then ultimately surrendered that lead over the final 2 innings. See if the Ducks can bounce back here tonight. First pitch to Audie Affner. He's taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Affner, the catcher, a 9-hitter in the order for the Ducks, 2 for his first 10 in a Ducks uniform. 0-1. Drive in the air to center, hit pretty well. Bo Amaral racing back, straightaway center field, looks up and it's off the base of the wall. Karen's back toward the infield. Affner going to round second and try for 3. Here comes the throw, it's not in time. A leadoff triple here in the third inning for Audie Affner. His first 3-base hit as a member of the Ducks, and a good start for Long Island here in inning number 3.
It's back to the top of the order for the Long Island Ducks. Here's center fielder number 5.
Dan Lyons, or check that, Audie Affner with a 3-base hit. And for Affner, that is just his second career triple. His only other triple came back in 2015 when he played for rookie-level Pulaski in the New York Yankees organization. Had 1 triple that year. So just the second triple of Audie Affner's career. First pitch to Cleary Jr. is a slider taken inside. And the count goes to 1-0 on him. A chance for the Ducks here to get on the scoreboard right away. Runner at third with nobody out. And that was a well-struck ball to center off the bat of Affner that just missed getting out. 1-0. And Cleary Jr. takes a fastball that just paints the bottom outside corner of the strike zone. And so that evens things up at 1-1. Cleary Jr. a ground out to first his first time up. That would be good enough to get a run home. Infield about halfway all the way around. Another fastball, again, just catching a piece of the outside corner. And that is strike 2. So Ferguson jumps ahead in the count here on Delta Cleary Jr. at 1-2. Cleary Jr. has had back-to-back 3-hit games coming into today's game. 1-2 delivery, breaking ball. This one just missed outside. Tried to paint the corner again, but just a little bit off. So now the count even up at 2-2 on Cleary Jr. Dan Lyons will be next for the Flock. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, strike 3. Off-speed pitch over the outside part of the plate. And Cleary Jr. chased after it, could not make contact. Big first out there for Ferguson. Second strikeout of the day, and that'll bring up the shortstop and 2-hitter Dan Lyons.
Number 12, and Lyons, number 12.
So here is Lyons to the plate, batting from the right side. We'll see if he is able to pick up Cleary Jr. and bring that runner from third home. First pitch on the way. Popped up in the air to the right side. Shallow right, going out Clevenger and Bell. Bell, the second baseman, there to make the catch. Affner cannot advance. Boy, the Ducks are really struggling here over these last 2 nights with runners in scoring position. They did come up with some big hits yesterday, but they had a massive opportunity to extend their lead in the 5th. With the bases loaded and nobody out, they came up empty. Ducks had 2 on, 1 out in the first, came up empty. And now a runner at third with nobody out in this third inning. And the first 2 batters in the Ducks order have been retired. And now will be up to Lou Ford. And in this situation now, a fly ball will not get the job done. The Ducks had 2 chances to hit a fly ball that brought the runner in. and failed on both opportunities. So up to the plate here steps Lou Ford, who reached on an infield single his first time up. Ferguson's first pitch, and Ford takes a breaking ball over the inside corner for strike one. So Affiner tripled to begin the inning, still remains at third. Here's the 0-1. Ford a drive in the air to right, heading back is Lastings Millage. Reaches up at the wall, and he'll make the running catch for the final out of the inning. A big opportunity wasted for the Ducks. A chance to get on the scoreboard and cut into this 3-0 lead. 3 straight retired after the leadoff triple by Artie Affiner. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left at third. To the 4th inning we go. Barnstormers lead the Ducks 3-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Elmer Reyes, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Heading to the 4th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Long Island Ducks trail the Lancaster Barnstormers 3-0. Their deficit remains 3 after the Ducks had an opportunity to cut into it. Artie Affiner a leadoff triple in the top half of this inning, but the Ducks come up empty. And we move now to the 4th. And Nate Coronado will lead things off against Henderson Alvarez, who deals a first pitch fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Coronado singled his first time up, a base hit to right in that second inning. Drove in a run, and here he pops one up foul, first base side. This will go out of play. And the count quickly 0-2 for Coronado. It was his 20th run batted in of the year, followed up the single by Millage and the leadoff single by Clevenger. Breaking ball here just misses. And so the count remains at 1-2 on Coronado. Been a big lift to the Barnstormers offense since taking over at shortstop. 1-2, and Alvarez stops his delivery. Must have misstepped on the mound. Fortunately for him, it's not a balk since the bases were empty. It's a Barnstormers team that has been decimated during the course of the year, mainly by contract purchases from outside organizations. They have lost a lot of key players. Their main shortstop to begin the year, Kevin Aarons, was traded as Coronado's got his second hit of the night. Smacks a base hit up the middle off of Alvarez, who has now allowed 7 hits over the first 3+ innings. So Coronado singles to center. The leadoff man is on.
Catcher number 32, Anderson De La Rosa.
That'll bring Anderson De La Rosa to the plate. Jeff Coburnis had his contract purchased in May by the Mariners. Eli Villanueva, a starting pitcher, by the Red Sox in June. And then in the middle of June, they had a stretch where they lost a total of 5 players in a span of about 2 weeks to contract purchases. Outfielder Darian Sanford to the Nationals. Outfielder Blake Galen to the Dodgers. Fastball here is taken low and away by Anderson De La Rosa, 4-1. Right-handed pitcher Cody Hall to the Giants, as well as first baseman Casey Hobson and left-handed pitcher Nate Reed, all to the Giants. And all 3 of those players, Hall, Hobson, and Reed, went to Double-A Richmond. Then in July, outfielder Caleb Gindel joined them at AA Richmond, which has now basically become Barnstormers South. 4 members of this year's Barnstormers playing for the Flying Squirrels. Runner goes, pitch swung on and missed. The throw down to second base. In time, they got him. Nice throw by Artie Affiner to Dan Lyons, and he got the tag down on the foot of Coronado before he got in there. So 2-6 on the caught stealing, and there is out number 1 in the inning. Coronado, 5th time he's been caught stealing this year. He's now 1-2 in the stolen base attempts tonight. And on the year, 11 of 16. Big first out there for Alvarez. And now the 1-1 to De La Rosa. Line drive off the glove of Alvarez, ricochets right to Alfonso at second. And he throws to first for the out, so that'll go down as 1-4-3 on the putout. As Alvarez just caught a piece with his glove, and that might have helped Alfonso make that play. Alfonso was ranging up the middle, might have been able to get there, but the fact that it hit off of Alvarez's glove slightly allowed Alfonso to stop and make that play. So 2 outs, that'll bring it up to Bo Amaral. By the way, back to our conversation about player contract purchases. After Caleb Gindel went to the Giants in mid-July, a couple days later, shortstop Vladimir Frias went to the Diamondbacks organization. So really, Coronado is taking over at short for Frias. First pitch here is taken low for ball 1 by Bo Amaral. End of July, Brian Evans, the right-handed pitcher, went to the Mariners organization, and then August the 1st, Rico Noel to the Astros. We add that all up, that's 11 players who have had their contract purchased this year. There's a strike, now leaving the count at 1-1. They are right up there with the Somerset Patriots this year in terms of contract purchases, and yet both teams might still make the playoffs. Patriots already have guaranteed a playoff spot by virtue of winning the first half. Amaral takes low for ball 2. And the Barnstormers tied for first in the Freedom Division with York right now. So tremendous job done by both organizations, their managers and their front office, in terms of keeping their teams playing competitive baseball despite losing so many key players during the year. Amaral takes low and away. Now it's 3-1. And right-hander Henderson Alvarez in danger of walking his 3rd batter of the night. He had massive 2-out troubles last inning, trying to avoid it here in the 4th. 3-1. Fly ball down the left field line. Long run back into the corner for Mark Krause. He will not get there, but it goes foul. And so the count now full at 3-2. Quackerjack leads the fans in 2-strike claps here behind home plate as Alvarez looks to get through the inning unharmed. 3-2, and Amaral a fly ball in the air to left. Backing up is Mark Krause. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. Not a 1-2-3 inning, but Alvarez faces the minimum 3 for the first time tonight. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on base. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up with the Ducks trailing the Barnstormers 3-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Well, we head to the bottom half of inning number 4 here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks are in an early 3-0 hole, and it is time for our 4th inning trivia question where we test your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. Well, tonight's question is going to revolve around some news that did break earlier today, and that is the fact that former Ducks right-handed pitcher Tim Melville sounds like he is going to get called up to the major leagues tomorrow to make a start for the Minnesota Twins. If you remember, he started the year with the Ducks, pitched pretty well, had that 14 strikeout game, which tied a franchise record for a single game. That was up in New Britain earlier this year. First pitch here is a breaking ball outside. And then his contract was purchased a couple days later by the Twins. He has been dominating at AAA Rochester, and it sounds like he'll get called up to the big leagues tomorrow to make a start for the Twins. 1-0, ripped on the ground to first base, fielded along the line by Clevenger, and he'll take it to the bag himself. Krause retired for the second time today, and there is the first out of this fourth inning. And if he does, he will become the 16th player in franchise history to have his contract, well, not to have his contract purchased, but to return to the major leagues after playing for the Long Island Ducks. So again, there have been 15 previous players who have had their contracts get selected by a major league organization and called up to the big leagues after playing for the Ducks. First pitch here to Angelo Sanko, misses low and away for ball one. And our question to you is, who was the last Long Island Duck to return to the major leagues after playing here on Long Island? We'll let you think about it. We'll give you the answer in the top of the fifth inning. Sanko takes a breaking ball at the knees for a strike, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. There has never been a Duck who has played for Long Island and then made it to the big leagues with the Twins, so he would be the first. 1-1. That fastball hits the outside corner for a strike, and now 1-2 on Sanko, who flew out to center his first time up. 4 straight have now been retired by Bergeson, at 9 of the last 10 overall since the Ducks had 2 on with 1 out in the first inning. 1-2 from Bergeson to Sanko. Takes a breaking ball a little bit outside. And that will even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bergeson has been working the corners very well in this game, has been staying away to these Ducks hitters and painting the outside corner often in the game. Sanko asked for time here as Bergeson was coming set. So it'll be a 2-2 now here to Sanko. Kicking the pitch from Bergeson, and Sanko takes high and away. Good eye from the Ducks first baseman. It's 3-2. Bergeson was hit around a bit his last time up. He gave up 5 runs, 4 of them earned on 7 hits in 5 1/3 innings. That was at Bridgeport August the 9th. Had its last start skipped over. But I'd pitched pretty well before that. Got roughed up, but the Barnstormers helped him out offensively as Sanko takes a breaking ball just outside for ball 4. Lancaster rallied to win that game 7-6 and get him the win. So a 1-out walk here for Sanko in the 4th. That is the second walk Bergeson has allowed in this game, and it's brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So 1 on, 1 out. And up to the plate steps Ruben Gotay, who will bat from the left side, a switch hitter for the Ducks. First pitch on the way is taken for a strike. And the count goes to 0-1. Gotay a fly out to deep center field his first time up, hit the ball right on the button. But it was tracked down in center by Amaral. Here he chops one into the ground foul at home plate right off his front foot. And Gotay dropped the bat as he was in some pain right after that foul ball, walking around now by the home plate circle to try and make sure he's okay. I think he will be okay, but the count 0-2. Gotay kind of hunched over on the first base side of the home plate circle, and now Dottie Pitchford, the trainer of the Ducks, going to come out to check on him to make sure he is okay. He is in some pain here. Initially thought he'd be all right, and now the more and more he's walking around, the more and more pain he feels. At least that's how it seems to be. So Gotay trying to get some of the pain out. Dottie Pitchford checking on him to make sure he's okay, and looked like the two were having a little bit of a laugh, so I think he'll be okay. Elmer Reyes, who's coaching over at first base, checking on him as well. as Kevin Byers, the manager of the team. Obviously always tricky on those foul balls when you get a pitch inside, but it looks like Gotai says he's okay. And it appears as though he will stay in the ball game. So with one out in the inning and an 0-2 count, Gotai is going to stay in this ball game. He will step back up to the plate. And Sanko will take his lead off first, being held on there by Clevenger. 0-2. Gotai, a line drive to short. Nice backhanded stop on the dirt by Coronado. Goes to second, one on a first, double play. What a play by Nate Coronado to start a 6-4, 3-double play. And that retires the side here in the fourth inning. So in the inning for Long Island, no runs, no hits, a walk, and because of the double play, the bases are left empty. We head to the fifth here on Long Island. Barnstormers lead it 3-0.
Hey fans, this is infielder Mark Krause, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Michael Pollock here with you as we move to the fifth inning of the rubber game of this three-game series at Bethpage Ballpark. The Ducks trailing the Barnstormers 3-0. Great play by Nate Coronado, who's had a very nice afternoon thus far. 2 for 2 at the plate with an RBI and a stolen base. And had made a great play in the field there. A diving stop at short to rob Gotai of a base hit and start an inning-ending 6-4, 3-double play. Fans, a reminder that you can chill out throughout the rest of the season with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company Gourmet Iced Coffee. It's available at the concession stands here at Bethpage Ballpark. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or check out their cafes out in the Hamptons. Alvarez deals a first pitch breaking ball over the outside corner to Trayvon Robinson for strike one. Robinson thought about bunting, held up, but took the strike anyway. And the count 0-1. Robinson, the switch hitting left fielder, 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. Alvarez deals, and this smacked foul down the third baseline out of play for strike two. So Alvarez beginning his fifth inning of work right at this very moment. He has thrown a total of 62 pitches in this game, 41 for strikes. He threw 67 his last time out, and his season high is 90, which took place August 9th here against the Blue Crabs. Now the 0-2 pitch, and Robinson a ground ball to short, charging in his Dan Lyons. Fields on the run and throws to first to retire the speedy Robinson for out number 1. All right, it is time for the answer to tonight's fourth inning trivia, where we tested your knowledge of the Long Island Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. We told you that earlier today, reports servicing out of the Twin Cities in Minnesota stated that Tim Melville was going to be called up to the big leagues from AAA Rochester tomorrow to make a start in a doubleheader. First pitch here on the outside corner is a strike, 0-1 on Weber. So Melville looks like he will take the mound for the Twins. This is popped in the air to right field. Backing up on it, Derek Piles. He'll make the catch for the second out. And if he does get called up, he will become the 16th member in Long Island Ducks history to return to the major leagues after playing on Long Island. You wanted to know who the most recent Duck was to do that. He's a pretty big name. If you haven't heard about him, you're probably living under a rock. It is left-handed pitcher Rich Hill, who made 2 starts and dominated for the Ducks here on Long Island during the 2015 season. Within a month was called up to the major leagues by the Boston Red Sox. And the rest is history, as they say, for Rich Hill, who has been flat out dominant since returning to the major leagues. First pitch here to Sean Halton as a breaking ball popped in the air to right field again. Back into the corner goes Derek Piles on the run. He will not get there, and it's off the base of the wall. Cameron's back toward the infield. Halton goes to second. He's going to try for 3. Here comes the relay throw. It's not in time. So Sean Halton with an opposite field triple. Each side now with a 3-bagger in this game. And another 2-out hit for the Barnstormers here today. That is their 4th 2-out hit of the afternoon.
Steve Clevenger, number 24.
For Sean Halton, his 6th triple of the season. Most among active Barnstormers this year. So he is on with 2 away, and now Steve Clevenger from the left side, who takes inside for ball 1, goes off the glove of Audie Affner. Halton breaking for the plate, and he is going to score. A pass ball there by Affner. Who had that ball go off his glove, could not keep it at home plate. And scoring from third is Sean Halton, a pass ball. And the Barnstormers now lead it 4-0. Alvarez out of the windup, the 1-0. That is on the outside corner for a strike to even up the count at 1-1. Clevenger 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of singles. 1 to left, 1 to right. He has scored both times he's been on, takes the strike. And by the way, now for the Barnstormers, they have scored 3 of their 4 runs with 2 outs in an inning. Killers for Alvarez. The 1-2 on the outside corner, fastball for strike 3. So that'll make the run unearned. In the inning, 1 unearned run on 1 hit, the 2-out triple by Halton, who then scored on the pass ball. No errors, the bases left empty, and after 4.5 innings of play, it is 4-0 Barnstormers in front.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Tyler Wilson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. We get to the bottom of the 5th inning. Barnstormers in front 4-0. They're out hitting the Ducks 8-2. And for Long Island, they will have the bottom of the order due up to the plate in this inning. Giovanni Alfonso, Derek Piles, and Audie Affner. So to go back to our discussion about Ducks who have made it to the big leagues after playing for Long Island, the complete list is as follows. Carlos Baerga was the first to do it. He was with the Ducks in 2001 and then got back to the big leagues with the Red Sox in 2002. Alfonso swings and misses at the slider outside for strike 1. Pedro Bourne Jr. in 2003 played for the Ducks. Later that year was in the big leagues with the Cardinals. 0-1, ground ball hit to the left side. Couple hops for the shortstop Coronado. And his throw to first in time. Second time Alfonso's been retired today. So he's over 2, and there's the first out in the 5th inning. I'll bring up the right fielder, Derek Piles. 2004, lefty Bill Pulsifer, part of that championship team, pitched for the Ducks in 2004. The next season, he was in the big leagues as a member of the St. Louis Cardinals. Ken Ray, a Duck in 2002, made it back to the big leagues eventually in 2006 as a member of the Atlanta Braves. First pitch here misses inside for ball 1 to Piles, who struck out swinging his first time up. Nelson Figueroa with the Ducks in 2006, eventually gone back to the big leagues in 2008 and 2009 with the New York Mets. 1-0 is lined into left field. There is a base hit for Derek Piles. First hit here at Bethpage Ballpark as a member of the Ducks for Piles. A one-out single in the fifth. For the Ducks, their third hit of the ball game, first since Afner's triple in the third inning. Speaking of Afner, he will return to the plate. Mel Stocker had been with the Ducks in 2006. The next season made it to the big leagues for the very first time. That was in 2007 with the Brewers. Jay Gibbons, a Duck in 2008, returned to the big leagues 2 years later as a member of the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Eric Almonte, who was a Duck in 2006, made it to the Brewers in 2011. First pitch here to Audie Afner. Swings and misses. Cut through a fastball, diving down in the zone, 0-1. Robinson Cancel was a Duck in 2010. Joey Gathright also a Duck in 2010. A year later, they were in the big leagues. Cancel with the Astros, Gathright with the Red Sox. 0-1. Afner, a high fly ball in the air to shallow left. Going out is Coronado. Coming in is Robinson, and it's Trayvon Robinson losing the hat but making the catch. Afner retired on the fly out to left. He's now 1-2. And with two away, that will bring up Delta Cleary Jr.
He's back to the top of the order. The Long Ducks. With center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr. Number 5.
Justin Hampson and Kip Wells were also members of that 2010 Ducks team. They made it back to the big leagues 2 years later in 2012. Hampson as a member of the Mets and Wells as a member of the Padres. First pitch here to Delta Cleary Jr. Takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Lou Ford, of course, who has been with the Ducks seemingly forever, 2009 and 2011 to the current time. Ford made it up to the big leagues with the Orioles in 2012 after beginning the year with the Long Island Ducks. 0-1. Cleary Jr. a line drive and a left. Back goes Trayvon Robinson, but he will be there to make the catch. Another hard hit out for the Ducks. We've had a tough day thus far at the plate. They have managed just 3 hits and 2 walks, and most importantly, no runs. No runs in the inning, 1 hit, 1 left. To the 6th we go, 4-0 Barnstormers.
Hey fans, this is catcher Alex Berg, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Ducks fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try to meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Ducks are at 92 home runs for the year, so they are just 8 away from meeting that Chappie's Home Run Challenge. They have a total of 27 games remaining in the season after today. So they need to average about 1 every 3 or so games the rest of the way. They have been hitting home runs at an incredible rate of late. They have homered in 7 consecutive games entering today with 10 home runs in that span. As the first pitch to Josh Bell is chopped back to the mound, who will throw over to first for the out. I think Bell trying to say that he fouled the ball off, but he did not. And he'll take the bat and head back to the dugout. First out on 1 pitch here in the inning from Henderson Alvarez, who has now officially made his longest start as a Duck in terms of innings. Had gone 3 straight outings with 5 innings, never passed that, and now has thrown 5 1/3 tonight.
Right fielder number 5, Lastings Millage.
One away. That'll bring up Lastings Millage to the plate. The Ducks with home runs in 7 consecutive games, hitting 10 home runs in that span. That followed a stretch in which they had hit 4 homers total over the first 12 games of August. First pitch is ball 1 to Millage, who is 1 for 2. He singled in the second inning and grounded out to short in the third. 1-0. Fly ball foul back behind the plate. And that'll even up the count at 1-1. Finishing up the list after Lou Ford, Scott Rice, who was a Duck in 2008, made it to the big leagues with the Mets in 2013 and 14. And then, of course, as we mentioned, Rich Hill, a 2015 Duck, got to the Red Sox in 2015, a month after playing on Long Island. Millage, a mile-high pop-up middle of the infield. Who's going to get it? It is going to be the shortstop Lyons making the call on the catch. Everybody else was running about, scattering, trying not to get in the way of Lyons. Alvarez went all the way to second, trying to get out of the way. And also nobody was covering second, so I think Alvarez was trying to go and cover second base in case that ball dropped. But Lyons makes the play, sure-handed as can be in the infield. 2 outs in the inning, and that'll leave it up to Nate Coronado, who has had a fabulous day. Hill got to the big leagues with the Red Sox, as we mentioned, in 15. 1 year later was with the Athletics to begin the season, then traded to the Dodgers. He's been with the Dodgers ever since. First pitch, Coronado, a line drive foul down the right field line for strike 1. The numbers since Rich Hill have gotten back to the big leagues are just incredible. He's made 42 starts since returning to the big leagues as a member of the Red Sox in 2015. 23 wins to 10 losses, a 2.62 ERA, 1 complete game, 1 shutout, 277 strikeouts, and just 78 walks in 233 and a third innings. Time called here at home plate. And Hill this year, after signing that big contract with the Dodgers, 3-year, $48 million contract, 9-4 record, and a 3.54 ERA in 18 starts, 112 strikeouts. 0-1, and that runs inside to even the count at 1-1. Has not had the same success in terms of ERA, as it's jumped by a little over a run since last year, but still finding ways to get a lot of strikeouts and few walks. Ground ball to third. Right there is Gotay, who fields and throws across the diamond in time for the out. And Henderson Alvarez with his first 1-2-3 inning of the night. He retires the Barnstormers in order here in the 6th, which means it's another PSEG Long Island energy-efficient inning with energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island. Saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way. PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Barnstormers in front by 4.
Hey fans, this is infielder Giovanni Alfonso, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy-efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolat patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
To the bottom half of the 6th inning we go. Long Island Ducks trailing the Lancaster Barnstormers 4-0 here in the rubber game of this 3-game series. Brad Bergeson on the mound today for the Barnstormers has been great. 5 scoreless innings thus far. Has allowed just 3 hits along the way. Singles by Lou Ford and Derek Piles. And sandwiched in between that was a triple from Audie Affiner. 2 walks as well given up by Bergeson. 1 to Lyons in the first, 1 to Sanko in the fourth, but that has been it. Ducks have left 4 runners on base over the first 5 innings of this game. And Bergeson has been incredibly efficient as well. Just 54 pitches on the night, 40 of them for strikes. And so the Ducks have really had trouble getting anything going against Bergeson, and when they have, they've missed out on some big opportunities. First pitch fastball on the outside corner for strike one. The Ducks had runners at first and second, one out in the opening inning when Lyons walked and Ford reached on an infield single. But Krause and Sanko both flew out to end that threat. 0-1 is a swing and a miss. Lyons out in front of the slider, and it's 0-2. Then Audie Affner tripled to begin the third inning. But Cleary Jr. struck out. Lyons popped out to shallow right, and Lou Ford flew out to deep right for the final out of that inning. So Ducks looking to get on the scoreboard and cut into this 4-run deficit. The 0-2, and Lyons checks his swing on a ball downstairs. Silvio Martinez Jr. says he did not go. And so the count 1-2. Ford will be next, and then Krause. 1-2 pitch. Lyons a swing and a miss for strike three. Way out in front of the breaking ball, down and away. And he cuts through it for the strikeout. That is strikeout number 3 on the day for Bergeson. We mentioned earlier in the broadcast, he doesn't strike out many. Coming into today, just 69 strikeouts in 109 and a third innings this year. Has not struck out more than 3 during this 5-game winning streak that he's had. 3 or 2 in every outing. His season high was 7, and that was accomplished way back on May the 14th in Sugar Land in a 10-4 loss. But he also doesn't walk many, 20 walks total. As this pitch taken on the outside corner for strike one. In fact, has walked 2 today. That is the most he's walked in an outing since June 30th against Somerset when he walked 4 in 4 2/3 innings. That was his season high. 0-1. Ford takes inside. It caught him on the jersey. Just caught him by a little bit. And a very rare pitch out of the strike zone by Bergeson hits Lou Ford. Third time he's been hit by a pitch this year. The Ducks get a 1-out base runner here in inning number 5. Inning number 6, excuse me.
Ducks left fielder, number 34, Mark Krause, number 34.
So Lou Ford is on with a 1-out, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Mark Krause. Bat from the left side of the plate, 0 for 2 thus far on the afternoon. The evening, I should say, at this point. Just past 6:30 here at Bethpage Ballpark. First pitch from Bergeson, who now works out of the stretch, and Krause hits a ground ball foul at the first base line of the Ducks dugout. So the count 0-1. Krause coming into today 8 games in a row. He has reached base, has at least 1 hit in 7 of those 8, and has multiple hits in 5. Hitting .387 during that stretch, 12 for 31. He's 0 for 2 today. 0-1 pitch from Bergeson. On the way to the plate, Krause takes a fastball below the bottom of the strike zone. And it's 1-1. Krause hit a deep line drive to left center in the first inning, but Trayvon Robinson ran it down for the out. Otherwise, might have been an extra base hit that scored at least 1, maybe 2. Grounded out to first to begin the 4th. 1-1. Fly ball in the air, deep to right center. Back goes the right fielder, Lastings Millage. He'll look up, and this is off the wall. Ford on his way to third. Kevin Byers waving him around. Here comes the relay throw to home plate from Josh Bell. Not in time. It's an RBI double to right center field by Mark Krause, who extends his on-base streak to 9 games in a row and gets the Ducks on the scoreboard here in the bottom of inning number 6. Good hustle by Lou Ford on the play to score all the way from first. For Mark Krause, it is his 26th double of the year and his team-leading 74th run batted in. So the Ducks are in business. They have a run home. Breaking the shutout bid for Brad Bergeson, and now with a runner at second and 1 away, here is the lefty swinging Angelo Sanko. So make it 9 games in a row for Krause, having reached base safely with hits in 8 of them. First pitch here, fouled over the screen, back behind the plate. The count goes to 0-1. Alton does not have an RBI yet for the Barnstormers today, so for Mark Krause, that being his 74th run batted in, he's now within 5 of the league lead in terms of RBIs. From the stretch, here's the 0-1. Bergeson looks to second, deals to the plate. Sanko, a ground ball hit towards the middle. Diving stop made by Josh Bell. He lost the handle on it, and Sanko going to be safe. Almost a great play by Josh Bell to save an RBI single. He does save the RBI. It will be a base hit for Angelo Sonko, the 5th hit of the game for Long Island. The Ducks now have runners at the corners with one away. Out of the dugout for Lancaster going to come Scott Patterson, their pitching coach, as Ruben Gotay will come to the plate representing the tying run. So the Ducks, who have not been able to get much going today against Ferguson over the first 5 innings, have sprung to life with 1 out in the 6th. 3 straight have reached as Lou Ford has been hit by a pitch, Mark Krause an RBI double, and Angelo Sonko an infield single.
1, 2, 3, making the top of the 6th of PSEG.
That was a great effort by Josh Bell, who again does not get the start normally today at second base. Was slated to be the designated hitter with Garrett Weber starting at second, but a last-minute switch before the game put Bell at second and Weber as the DH. And so Bell makes a diving attempt up the middle to get that baseball hit by Sonko. Made the stop. Was to try to throw it from the dirt, lost the handle on it. While you say if he didn't lose the handle, he probably would have had Sonko out. That's still a very difficult play to make. Not a routine play as they call it. So runners at the corners with 1 out in the inning. Up to the plate steps the switch hitting third baseman Ruben Gotay, who was 0 for 2 at the plate today. First pitch, swinging and a miss. A little bit late on the fastball. And the count 0-1. Gotay a fly out to center his first time up in the 2nd. Fouled the ball off his foot and was in considerable pain in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gotay takes a breaking ball, that misses outside, and that will even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. And then Gotay ended up hitting a hard ground ball towards short. Coronado made a diving stop to start an inning, ending 6-4, 3 double play in the 4th. Here comes the 1-1. Gotay is swinging a little tapper up the first baseline. That ball will go foul. So now Bergeson ahead of Gotay, 1-2. Fly ball here, as long as it's not medium depth or shallow, should get Krause home from third. Even if it's medium depth, he might take off, unless it's maybe to right or left field, maybe more so left field, with Robinson being right there. Time called here. Obviously a home run would tie it, though the Ducks will be happy with Gotay just getting on, trying to keep this inning going. Obviously only 1 out in the inning. Here's the 1-2. And that pitch missing down and away for a ball. They even things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Krause will lead from third and Sonko from first. Krause with the better speed of the 2. Gotay holds the bat up as Bergeson gets the sign. 2-2. Outside, Bergeson missed on a fastball, and that'll run the count full. Well, with the count 3-2, runners at the corners, 1 out, I think you'll see Sonko take off from first base here. We'll see, though. Giovanni Alfonso will be next for the Ducks, hitting in the number 7 spot of the order. Payoff pitch coming. Sonko breaks for second, and Gotay a line drive in the air towards center field. It'll get down for a base hit. Krause will trot in from third to score. Going to third base is Angelo Sonko. An RBI single up the middle for Ruben Gotay. And it's now a 4-2 ball game, but the tying run's now on base. Good piece of hitting there for Gotay with the runner from first breaking for second on the play. So give Gotay the RBI, his 22nd of the year. Scoring from third is Krause. And advancing from first to third is Sonko. And now the Ducks with a tying run at first base in the form of Gotay. And Alfonso coming to the plate for Long Island. For Krause, his 62nd run of the season, most on this Ducks team. Ford's run was his 24th. For the Ducks, their 3rd straight hit off of Bergeson. First pitch, Alfonso takes a breaking ball at the knees for strike 1. Alfonso has come into the day, having reached base safely in 10 in a row, going back to August 8th, but he's 0 for 2. A fly out to left and a ground out to short. 0-1. Line to second, off the glove of Bell. He's going to throw to second, one on a first double play. What a fortunate double play for the Barnstormers. That ball is caught. I don't think Gotai's far enough off for them to turn a double play, but because he dropped it, he's able to get the double play, and the side retired here in the 6th inning. So on the 4-6-3 double play, the inning comes to a close. Ducks, though, have cut the deficit in half. They get 2 runs on 3 hits in the inning, no errors, and because of the double play, just 1 left. To the 7th we go. Barnstormers lead it 4-2.
Hey fans, this is right-handed pitcher Tyler Levine, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up, it's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
To the 7th inning we go. The Long Island Ducks have cut their deficit in half from 4-0 to 4-2. So Long Island looking to battle back in this game against the Barnstormers. And they have started to do so. And now Henderson Alvarez, who has thrown 6 innings of 4-run ball today. Not bad, not great though. Will return to the mound, and he will face the catcher and 9-hitter Anderson De La Rosa to begin this 7th inning. Alvarez's pitch count has been fairly low, 77 in this game, 53 for strikes to begin the 7th. And his first pitch hits the outside corner for strike 1. De La Rosa over 1, a walk and a ground out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now the 0-1. It's lifted in the air, foul back behind the plate, 0-2. Here in the inning, we'll also go through the out-of-town scores, which we've yet to do in this game, get you caught up in action around the Atlantic League and on the Major League scoreboard today. Lots of action taking place. Here comes the 0-2. Kicking the pitch on the way from Alvarez. Fastball tapped into the ground weakly here, third base side. Alvarez will pick it up, throws to first. Got him! Oh, what a play by Henderson Alvarez. Athletic play by the Ducks pitcher to break off the mound, get it along the third base line, and fire a perfect strike to Angelo Sanco at first. The throw just beating him, according to Silvio Martinez Jr., the first base umpire. But Ross Peoples, the Barnstormers manager, disagrees, and now having a conversation. It's now 5 straight retired by Alvarez. 1 out in the inning. That'll bring up Bo Amaral. Well, the Ducks certainly got some help on the out-of-town scoreboard today, just like they did last night, where the Ducks had an opportunity to widen their gap, could not, but at least they did not really lose ground, and they've gotten some more help today. Bridgeport Bluefish and the New Britain Bees played a doubleheader today up in New Britain, Connecticut, after their game was rained out on Friday night, and they split the twin bill after New Britain took a day-night doubleheader, both games of the doubleheader yesterday up in Connecticut. And I say Connecticut because it was in 2 different ballparks, day game in Bridgeport yesterday and the nightcap in New Britain. With the Bees winning both, and the Bees and Bluefish split the doubleheader today, a single admission twin bill. First pitch, a strike to Bo Amaral, 0-1. Bridgeport took the opener 5-2. Manny Parra, the winner, improved to 2-2. Nate Rowe, the loser, fell to 5-4. And Manny Del Carmen picked up his 3rd save of the year. Swinging a foul tip at home plate by Amaral. Now the count goes to 0-2. Wellington Dotel homered for Bridgeport in the victory, his 4th of the year. But in game 2 of the twin bill, the Bees came back and won it 2-1 over Bridgeport, so they split the single admission doubleheader. Here is the 0-2 from Alvarez. Kicks and comes home, and this swung on and lifted in the air to left. Backing up on it, Mark Krause has it lined up. He'll make the catch. Amaral now 0 for 4 with a pair of flyouts, a ground out, and a double play. 2 outs in the inning, and that will leave it up to the left fielder, Trayvon Robinson. In the second game, Kyle Simon went the distance for the complete game. He improves to 9-10 on the year. Quintana, the loser for Bridgeport, fell to 0-1. No save in that one. Gustavo Molina hit his second home run of the year for Bridgeport in the defeat. Bees were led at the plate with an RBI from Yusuke Kajimoto and 3 hits from Jordan Hinshaw. First pitch misses low, and the count goes to 1-0. So right now, Bridgeport stays right where they were, 5 games back. If the Ducks lose, Bridgeport will gain a half game today. If the Ducks win, they will lose a half game in the standings. There's a strike, and the count even up at 1-1. So at worst, the Ducks would be 4.5 in back of Bridgeport, and at worst, they would remain 4.5 back of Somerset, who lost today in the series finale down in Southern Maryland. Line foul, third base side out of play. And the count goes to 1-2. Southern Maryland a 7-4 win thanks to a 5-run 7th inning that erased a 4-1 Somerset lead. Winning pitcher in relief was Sam Runningen, who improved to 2-2. A.J. Octor, the loss for Somerset. Second time this week he's lost, and he falls to 2-2. Save to Cody Epley, his 27th of the year. David Kubiak and Brian Grunning were the starters. Here comes the 1-2 from Alvarez, trying to toss a second straight 1-2-3 inning, and Robinson takes a fastball outside. Tucker Nathan's homeward for Southern Maryland in the win, his 3rd home run of the year. He had 4 RBIs in the game, 2 RBIs apiece for Mark Minikazi and Justin Pacioli for Somerset. Another 2-2 this time. Here is grounded to second. 2 hops for Giovanni Alfonso, who throws to first in time for the out. And Henderson Alvarez with back-to-back 1-2-3 innings in the 6th and 7th and has now retired 7 in a row. Time to stretch here at Bethpage Ballpark. We have played 6.5. Barnstormers in front of the Ducks 4-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Rob Rogers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Well, we move to the bottom half of the 7th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Brad Bergeson has returned to the mound to begin his 7th inning of work. Got into a little bit of trouble in the 6th, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits. Ducks have closed to within 2. And Henderson Alvarez, meanwhile, has thrown back-to-back 1-2-3 innings, settling in on the mound for Long Island. Finishing up on the out-of-town scores, Revolution and the Skeeters will get underway a little bit later on in Sugar Land, Texas. Right now, it looks like Jay Gauze will start for York and Jay Cale will start for the Skeeters. And on the Major League scoreboard, both locals were losers today. Yankees fell 5-1 up in Boston to the Red Sox. Rick Porcello, the win, improved to 8-14. Sonny Gray, the loser, fell to 7-8. Brett Gardner hit his 20th home run of the season in defeat for Long Island. First pitch to Derek Piles here is swung on and missed for strike 1. As for the Mets, they fell at home to the Marlins 6-4. The winning pitcher was Adam Conley, improved to 6-5. Jacob deGrom, the loser, fell to 13-7. Brad Ziegler, his 6th save. Piles takes the breaking ball outside. It's 1-1. For the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes went deep, his 16th home run of the year. And for the Marlins, surprise, surprise, Giancarlo Stanton, another home run, his 45th of the season. 1-1 to Piles, outside 2-1. Piles 1 for 2. He singled to left his last time up back in the 5th. Struck out swinging back in the 2nd. 2-1 from Bergeson. Righty-righty matchup. Piles drives one in the air deep down the left field line, but it's going to hook foul. Got a lot of that pitch. Might have had home run distance, but hooked to the left of the pole. It's 2-2. MLS action today. New England Revolution and the New York City Football Club scoreless at the 40th minute of their match at Yankee Stadium. And at Madison Square Garden, the New York Liberty defeat the Minnesota Lynx 70-61. Here comes the 2-2 delivery from Bergeson, and Piles takes inside on a fastball. Good eye from Piles. Works the count full at 3-2. He'll be followed by Audie Affner, who is in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch lifted in the air to center. Backing up and moving to his left, Bo Amaral. He'll make the running catch. And Piles retired for the first out here in the bottom half of inning number 7. So with one away, that'll bring up the 9-hitter and catcher, Audie Affner, to the plate.
Audie Affner, number 24.
So here is Audie Affner batting from the right side, 1 for 2 with a triple today. First pitch, ripped on the ground, third base line. It is a foul ball. Very close, right along the line, but David Speranza said it went to the left of the bag. Count 0-1 on Affner. Tripled off the base of the wall in straightaway center over the head of Bo Amaral back in the 3rd to lead off the inning, but got stranded there when the top 3 hitters in the Ducks order were all retired. 0-1. Breaking ball misses the inside corner to even the count, and then Affner hit a fly ball to left for an out back in the 5th. Here comes the 1-1. Kicking the pitch from Bergeson to the plate. Swinging and a miss. Got him to chase the slider way low and outside. And the count 1-2. Bergeson at 82 pitches right now, 58 of them for strikes. Affner in his first action of the series after Berg caught the first 2 games. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase downstairs. Bergeson picks up his 4th strikeout of the night. The 8 and 9 hitters retire to begin the 7th inning.
Back to the top of the order for your Long Island Ducks with center fielder number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
So a 2 away, that'll bring the center fielder Delta Cleary Jr. to the plate. But before he comes up, Ross Peoples, Barnstormer manager, going to come out of the dugout. And he's going to go to his bullpen. Cleary Jr. is 0 for 3 on the day against Bergeson. So I don't know if this is just taking his temperature or if he's going to want to go to the bullpen at this point and turn things over to the relief corps. Peoples has a conversation here with Bergeson trying to see how he is doing at this point. And now it looks like he's going to go to the bullpen and bring in one of his relievers. I guess he wants to turn Cleary Jr. around to the right side here, despite the fact that Cleary Jr. has been retired all 3 times he's come up from the left side. So Bergeson will come out of the game after a strong 6 2/3 innings today. We'll have our first pitching change of the evening. Barnstormers leading 4-2. Ducks with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Billy Horn, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Despite the fact that Brad Bergeson retired the first two batters here in the seventh on a flyout and a strikeout, and was about to face Delta Cleary Jr., who has gone over 3 against him thus far today. Manager Ross Peoples is going to go to his bullpen. He wants to turn Delta Cleary Jr. around to the right side, and so he will bring in left-hander John Anderson, who will be pitching for the second time in this series. Anderson threw a scoreless inning here in inning number 6, 2 nights ago. Gave up 2 hits, but struck out 1. Anderson came on in that 6th inning, did face Cleary Jr., and sure enough, Cleary Jr. actually singled off of him out to left field. He had singled, Ford had doubled, but Krause popped out to right to end the inning. So he wants to turn Cleary Jr. around to the right side to face a lefty, but Cleary Jr. did single off of Anderson here 2 days ago. Ducks looking to get a base runner here to bring the tying run to the plate. So we'll see how this move works for the Barnstormers. First pitch, and Cleary Jr. takes a fastball over the outside corner for strike 1. We'll get to the final line here momentarily on Bergeson, who pitched well tonight and is in line for the win, which would give him his 10th victory of the year. The 0-1, breaking ball misses away and it evens the count at 1-1. Bergeson goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up 6 hits, 2 runs, both of which were earned, both coming in the 6th. Walked 2, struck out 4, and hit a batter. They threw 83 pitches, 59 of them for strikes. Anderson's 1-1. Cleary Jr. takes a fastball down in the dirt. And now the Ducks center fielder ahead 2-1. Barnstormers lead by 2 in both the run and the hit column, 4 runs to 2. And 8 hits to 6. Neither side has committed an error to this point. Here comes the 2-1. Anderson gets the sign from De La Rosa. Pitch on the way to the plate. Cleary Jr. a swing and a miss as he cuts through the pitch, diving down and in. And now the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I have to think the Ducks probably go to their bullpen in the 8th. Alvarez has thrown 7 innings tonight, a 4-run ball. Not great, but not bad at all. Worked around his early troubles and settled in nicely. 2-2. Fastball is on the inside corner, a strike 3 call. So the move works for Ross Peoples. He brings in the lefty Anderson, who strikes out Cleary Jr. Now the Ducks retired in order in the 7th. Ahead of the 8th here at Bethpage Ballpark. Rubber game of the series. Barnstormers lead it 4-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Patrick Kreider, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
We move now to the 8th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark, and the Ducks have made their first pitching change of the evening. Right-hander Rob Rogers is going to take over on the mound for Henderson Alvarez, the Ducks right-hander who made his longest start of the season in terms of innings, 7 innings tonight. And after some early troubles over the first 3 innings, really settled in nicely as he allowed just 1 run over his final 4 innings of the day. Kept the Ducks in the game, and Long Island scored 2 in the 6th. As they are still in it. It's a 4-2 ball game. But it'll be up to the Ducks offense to try and rally back over these final 2 innings like the Barnstormers did last night, coming back from 5 runs down to earn a 9-8 win. Before that happens, Ducks need to keep the Barnstormers off the scoreboard, and the first pitch misses inside here to Garrett Weber for ball 1. Weber 0 for 3 thus far on the night, 2 flyouts to right and a line out to short, and his 3 at-bats. 1-0. Driving the air to left, that's hit pretty well. Mark Krause going back to the track. At the wall, he reaches up, and it's off the wall. Weber going to round first and head to second. He'll stop right there with a leadoff double. Off the bat, looked like it might have had enough distance to get out, but it stays in the yard, smacking off the wall as Krause could not come up with it. The Barnstormers, their 9th hit of the game. And Lancaster gets a runner at second with nobody out against Rob Rogers.
Number 19, Sean Halton. Number 19.
So the leadoff man is on base here as the Barnstormers try and get those runs back that the Ducks got in the 6th. And now the third baseman, Sean Halton, will come up to bat. Give you the line here on Alvarez in a moment. First pitch on the way, and Halton takes inside ball 1. Alvarez goes 7 innings tonight. He gives up 8 hits and 4 runs, 3 of which were earned. Walked 2 batters and struck out 1. And he threw 88 pitches, 62 for strikes. A very good strike-to-walk ratio in this game. Strike-to-ball ratio, excuse me. 1-0. There's a fastball at the knees for strike 1 of Halton, who has gone 2 for 3 in this game. Flew out to center his first time up, since then has singled to center and scored, which came in the 3rd. And tripled down the right field line and scored with 2 outs in the 5th. And the 3 runs that stretched the Barnstormers' lead from 1-0 to 4-0 right now has them in front, all scoring with 2 outs. 1-1. And Rogers just misses a little bit low. Thought he had strike 2. Does not get the call from home plate umpire Frank Urilli, and it's 2-1. Audie Afner flashes the signs as Weber leads from second. Here's the 2-1 to Halton, kicking the pitch. Slider missing down and away. Halton would not chase. And Rogers behind here at 3-1. Dangerous pitch coming up to a dangerous hitter. Halton coming in only a .264 average, but 24 homers, 79 runs batted in. He's already got 2 hits in this game. (3-1). Fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. Good pitch that time from Rogers. So he gets the count full with the runner at second. And a payoff pitch upcoming in this at-bat to Sean Halton. Here is the 3-2 delivery. Time called as Rogers was coming set. Halton asked for time, so we'll do it again at 3-2. Weber takes his lead. Here's the payoff pitch, and Halton will swing and miss. Strike 3. Rogers got him on a fastball down in the zone. First strikeout for Rogers, the second of the day for the Ducks pitching staff, and with 1 away, that'll bring up Steve Clevenger. Rogers has appeared in 44 games for the Ducks this year. He's 4-0 and has a 4.31 ERA, 2 saves as well. 54 in the 3rd innings. Rogers has given up 47 hits, 26 runs, all earned. He has walked 24 and struck out 32. First pitch. Clevenger a liner to short. Right there is Dan Lyons to make the easy catch. No advance from the runner because of the line out. And with 2 away, that will then send Josh Bell to the plate. Rogers pitching for the 2nd time in this series. He came in the 9th inning on Friday night to close out the game in which the Ducks were leading 10-0. Got off to a rocky start, walked 2 and gave up a hit that loaded the bases with nobody out, but he got a double play and a strikeout. to get out of the inning, only allowing 1 run. Here's Bell to the plate. First pitch to him is taken low and outside for ball 1. Bell, the switch-hitting second baseman, had the big hit in this game back in the 3rd. Right now proving to be the game-winning hit, a 2-out, 2-run double to left center following the singles from Halton and Clevenger off of Alvarez. 1-0. This is swung on and missed way out in front of the changeup. And that will even things up at 1-1. Rubber game of this 3-game series. Ducks winning here on Friday night 10-1. The Barnstormers rallying for a 9-8 win last night. 1-1. That's way downstairs. Good block at home plate though by Affner. And the count goes to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike here on Josh Bell. The Barnstormers out hitting the Ducks by 3, 9-6. Here is the 2-1. Bell, a ground ball to the right side. 2 humps for Giovanni Alfonso. His lob over to first in time for the out. And a scoreless inning from Rogers here in the 8th as he works around the leadoff double from Garrett Weber. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, or runner left in scoring position. To the bottom of the 8th inning we go. Lancaster still in front, 4-2.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Zach Treese, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel, Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? The Ducks are proud to present the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty draft and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the brand new Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Ducks fans, do you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Well, then you should follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucks. With Twitter, faithful flock will be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and so much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now. You can follow along at twitter.com/LIDucks. John Anderson, who came into the game with 2 down and the bases empty in the 7th to face Delta Cleary Jr. and struck him out looking, is going to stay in the ball game as we move to the bottom of the 8th. And for Long Island, it'll be their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up, Lyons, Ford, and Krause. And these were the same 3 due up to begin the 6th inning when the Ducks scored their 2 runs to close the gap from 4-0 to 4-2. So we'll see if the Ducks can try and put together yet another rally here and pull even or take the lead in this game. Anderson looks into the plate as Lyons awaits. First pitch to the Ducks shortstop is a fastball over the inside corner for strike 1. Lyons tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Drew that walk in the first inning, popped to second in the 3rd, and struck out swinging in the 6th. Now the 0-1 from the lefty Anderson. Here's the pitch. Lyons a pop-up in the air to center. Amaral moving in to make the grab, and he secures it for the first out here in the 8th inning. So 1 away, and that'll bring up Lou Ford to the plate.
Ducks designated hitter, number 20, Lou Ford, number 20.
Anderson on the season coming into tonight, a 1-1 record and a 3.26 ERA in 44 games out of the pitching staff for the Barnstormers. One of those was a start. So 43 relief appearances, 1 start for Anderson. Misses low with a fastball for ball 1. In 47 innings, he has allowed 33 hits, 17 runs, all of them earned, 31 walks to 53 strikeouts. One-0 pitch to Ford. Lefty kicks, steals home, and Ford takes a fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Ford reached on an infield single to third in the opening inning, popped out to right to end the third, and was hit by a pitch and scored in the 6th inning. Scored all the way from first on Mark Krause's double. 1-1, breaking ball that hits the outside corner for strike 2. And as YouTube user Terry D pointed out, Ford at 41 years old, still able to score all the way from first base on Krause's double, showing his great hustle and still has a little bit of speed in those legs. Now the 1-2 from Anderson. Kicks and comes home. Ford a swing and a miss, strike 3 as he chases the breaking ball down in the dirt. Tag applied by the catcher De La Rosa. So 2 quick outs to begin the 8th inning here for Anderson. Second strikeout for the lefty, and with 2 down, that'll leave it up to Mark Krause.
Ducks left fielder number 34, Mark Krause, number 34.
Ducks here having a tough go of it in today's game, and they are in danger of losing their first series since July 31st through August the 2nd, when they dropped 2 of 3 in York. Since that point, they have won 4 straight series coming into this one. First pitch to Mark Krause. Fastball runs inside. Long Island lost the final 2 games of that 3-game set after taking the opener July 31st to August 2nd. Lost the series opener to Bridgeport August 3rd, then won the final 3 games of that series to win 2 of 3. Swept Southern Maryland at home 3 straight August 8th and 9th. 1-0 as a fastball strike to even the count at 1-1. Then they went to Southern Maryland and swept the 4-game series August 10th through the 13th. And won 3 of 4 in Somerset August 15th through the 17th. But now have split the first 2 with the Barnstormers and trailing 4-2 here today. 1-1. Krause takes the fastball just off the outside corner. And Krause goes in front 2-1. Krause was retired in his first 2 bats on a fly ball to left and a grounder to first. Hit an RBI double to right center his last time up. His team-leading 74th run batted into the year. 2-1, fastball over the inside corner. Anderson gets a strike call, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Later scored in the inning on Gotai's RBI single. And for Krause, that was his team-leading 62nd run of the year. Bases empty with 2 down. Anderson looking for the 1-2-3 inning in the 8th. It's 2-2 on the way to the plate. Krause takes downstairs. Good eye from the Ducks left fielder to run the count full. And again, Long Island trying to get 1 on. If they can get 1 man on, that would bring the tying run to the plate. In the form of Angelo Sanco, who waits in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch coming. On the way, and Krause swings and lines this one into center field. It is going to get down for a base hit out of the reach of Coronado. Another multi-hit game for Mark Krause, and he is on with 2 down here in the 8th. That will bring Sanco to the plate.
Ducks first baseman number 26, Angelo Sanco, number 26.
Krause's 28th multi-hit game of the year. Now a 23 2-hit contest and 5 3-hit games. Still has never had a 4-hit game this year. It is on with 2 outs, and here is Angelo Sanco, who this year has totaled 28 multi-hit games. He also has never had a 4-hit game this year. First pitch here is cranked in the air to right field. Hit well. Back goes Millage to the track. At the wall, he leaps. And it's gone. You can forget it. A game-tying 2-run home run over the right field wall for Angelo Sanco. His 20th home run of the season. That leads the flock. And in the bottom of the 8th, we are all tied at 4 apiece. A great effort by Lastings Millage out in right field. The leap at the wall trying to rob Sonko of the home run, but it sneaks over the wall. Back-to-back two-out hits for the Ducks. And the lefty Sonko wins against the lefty Anderson to tie the game at 4. So the Ducks have come back to erase the 4-0 deficit. And as we mentioned, all they needed was a bloop and a blast. And Kraus bloops one to center. Sonko blasts one to right. And it's a 4-4 game. First pitch from Anderson to Gotay. And he takes outside for ball 1. So neither starter now going to factor in the decision. Bergeson denied his 10th win of the year. Alvarez will make sure he doesn't get his second loss of the season. And now the game in the hands of the bullpens. 1-0. It is outside, just missed for another ball, 2-0. For the Ducks, their 93rd home run of the season, 20th of the year for Angelo Sonko. That leads the flock. And if the Ducks hit 100 home runs, they will meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge, and Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. 2-0 pitch on the way to Gotay. Swinging a little tapper foul, third base side. It's now 2-1. Barnstormers, who have scored 3 of their 4 runs with 2 outs. The Ducks getting 2 big 2-out runs in the 8th. On the Kraus single and the Sonko 2-run home run. The 2 lefties damaging the lefty here in this inning. Gotay, by the way, is 1 for 3 with an RBI single tonight. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Cuts through the breaking ball downstairs to even the count at 2-2. Gotay popped to center, grounded into a double play, and then hit an RBI single to center in the 6th. That scored Mark Kraus from third. And so again, it's the middle of the order doing the damage for the Ducks today. Two-two pitch coming. Anderson set, fires to the plate. Gotay is swinging a foul ball straight back. Excellent cut by Gotay, but fouls it straight to the screen. And it's 2-2. Gotay battling to stay alive. If he reaches Giovanni Alfonso will be next. And the 2-2 from Anderson. Gotay taking low and away. Now the count full at 3-2. If he reaches, he would represent the go-ahead run. Defense with a very slight shift to the left side. Not much, though, at all. And the payoff pitch upcoming from the left-hander. Anderson gets what he likes and comes set. 3-2 delivery. And Gotay will drive in the air to left center field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. Amaral over into the gap to cut it off. Gotay digging for 2. Here comes the throw in a second, not in time. Ruben Gotay in there safely with a 2-out double. Third straight 2-out hits for the Ducks. And now the go-ahead run in scoring position with 2 away for Giovanni Alfonso.
Number 6, Giovanni Alfonso, number 6.
All even on the scoreboard out in left center field. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Barnstormers. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Ducks. And out of the dugout comes Barnstormer pitching coach Scott Patterson to have a conversation here with Alfonso, presumably to give another reliever some more time to warm up. Things started off so well for Anderson tonight. Struck out Cleary Jr. for the final out of the 7th. Retired the first 2 hitters, Lyons and Ford, on a combined 6 pitches. On a flyout and a strikeout. Mark Kraus worked the count full and then singled up the middle. Angelo Sonko hit a 2-run home run to right to tie the game. And then Ruben Gotay doubling to left center on a 3-2 pitch. He now represents the go-ahead run. The Ducks have 2 runners available on the bench in the form of Berg and Reyes. Neither have particularly great speed. So Kevin Baez not going to pinch run here for Ruben Gotay. Now with 2 outs, here is Alfonso. So here is Alfonso to the plate with a chance to give the Ducks the lead. Gotay takes his lead. First pitch on the way from Anderson, and Alfonso takes the fastball high and outside for ball one. Alfonso today is 0 for 3 in this game, trying to keep an 11-game on-base or 10-game on-base streak alive. And what a time it would be to get on. Long look now at 1-0. Alfonso, a swing and a miss, cuts through the fastball down in the zone, a little bit inside 2. Now leaving up the count at 1-1. Coming into today's action, Alfonso had reached base safely in 10 in a row, hitting .353 during the streak. 12 of 34, had at least one hit in 9 of those 10 games. I'm trying to bring home Gotay here to give the Ducks their first lead of the day. Kick and a turn back to second. Gotay racing back to the bag, though Bell was not there. Crowd of 5,744 here today, and they have watched the Ducks score 2 runs in the 6th and the 8th to erase a 4-0 deficit. Looking for a 4th straight 2-out hit to take the lead. 1-1. Alfonso, a swing and a miss. Cuts through another fastball over on the inner half of the plate. A good cut from Alfonso, but just missed it. And now Anderson ahead 1-2. Alfonso, a .441 hitter this year with 16 RBIs with runners in scoring position and 2 out, trying to add to that in this situation. Anderson looks back to second. Now is 1-2 to the plate, and Alfonso a half swing and a high fastball. They appealed to first. Silvio Martinez says he did not go. Good job by Alfonso to hold up, and that'll even the count. Barnstormers led 1-0 in the second, 3-0 in the third, and 4-0 in the fifth. The Ducks cut it to 4-2 in the sixth, and now tied it at 4 here in the eighth. 2-2. Anderson kicks and fakes the throw back to second. Gotay taking his lead off, and Anderson trying to keep him as close as possible. Does not want to let him get a big lead, knowing that he represents the run that would put the Ducks in front. Third baseman Halton plays right along the line. The second baseman, Bell, shaded towards the middle, a big hole on the right side. 2-2 pitch. Alfonso takes down and in. A good eye at home plate. So now the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes on Giovanni Alfonso as he reaches Derek Piles would be next. And he is out in the on-deck circle. The Ducks do have 2 bench options in Elmer Reyes and Alex Berg. So it'll be a payoff pitch here from lefty Anderson to the righty swinging Alfonso. Gotay will not be off on the pitches. It's not a force play. 3-2 delivery from Anderson. Here's the pitch. Alfonso a swinging a fly ball in the air down the right field line. Slicing foul into the seats and out of play. Good cut by Alfonso to stay alive. Anderson has thrown a lot of pitches in this relief appearance. 31 since taking over in the 7th with 2 out. We will see a 7th pitch in this at-bat from Anderson to Alfonso. Gotay, who doubled following the home run, takes his lead. And now a 3-ball, 2-strike pitch once again will come from the left-hander Anderson. Payoff pitch on the way to the plate. Alfonso a swing and a tapper foul. Just got enough of the pitch diving down and in to stay alive. A second straight 2-strike foul, and we'll have yet another 3-2 delivery. Rubber game of this 3-game series, and a highly dramatic affair between these 2 teams. One that did not seem to be one that the Ducks might be able to pull out with the way they were hitting over the first 5, but they have sprung to life here with 6 hits over the last 3 innings. 3 straight 2-out hits here in the 8th to tie the game. Again, the 3-2 from Anderson to Alfonso. Pitch, swinging, a fly ball in the air, foul, first base side. Clevenger gives it a look, and again, this will be back into the seats. This at-bat will see a 9th pitch. Wind has died down here at Bethpage Ballpark. The flag's in right, not moving, so wind will not really aid any ball hit here by Alfonso. Lights have come on with the sun setting. And again, the Ducks on a 2-out double from Gotay, now looking to try and take their first lead of the night. Ninth pitch of the at-bat from Anderson to Alfonso. It's on the way to home plate, and Alfonso was swinging a line drive, but right at the third baseman, Halton, for the final out of the inning. Tough break for Giovanni Alfonso, who hit the ball right on the button, but hit it right at Halton, and the side retired. But not before the Ducks rally with 2 outs to tie this game. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, including the 2-out, 2-run home run on the first pitch from Anderson to Angelo Sanco. We head to the 9th, all tied at 4 apiece.
Hey fan, this is the pitcher Amali Diaz, and you're listening to the Ducks baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
To the 9th inning we go in a thrilling game here in this series finale between the Long Island Ducks and the Lancaster Barnstormers. Final regular season game between these two here on Long Island this year. They will face 3 more times at Clipper Magazine Stadium during the final week of the season. Barnstormers built a 4-0 lead over the first 5 innings, a run in the second, 2 in the third, and 1 more in the 5th. The Ducks have rallied back to tie it on 2 runs in the 6th and 2 more in the 8th. Angelo Sanco's 2-run home run in the 8th, tying the game up. And as we go to the 9th, the line score shows identical lines for the two teams. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for both the Ducks and the Barnstormers. Kevin Baez has gone to his bullpen, second reliever of the game coming in. It's right-hander Dennis O'Grady who takes over on the mound after a scoreless inning out of the bullpen from Rob Rogers in the 8th. And he did a great job to work around the leadoff double from Garrett Weber to retire the next 3 hitters in order. Halton on a strikeout, Clevenger on a line out to short, and Bell on a ground out to second. And so he stranded the runner Weber at second base. And now O'Grady in to face the bottom 3 in the Barnstormer lineup. First pitch from O'Grady to Millage on the way. He squares to bunt, pulls back, takes a strike over the outside corner, 0-1. Millage, the Barnstormer right fielder who made a great effort to try and rob Sanco's home run, came up just shy of grabbing it. He's 1 for 3 on the night. He singled to left in the second inning. Since then has grounded to short and popped to short. Now the 0-1. That fastball came in high and tight and evens the count at 1-1. Second time O'Grady pitching in this series. He threw in the 8th inning here during the Ducks' 10-1 win on Friday. Allowed a walk and nothing further. Did not strike out a batter either. So it'll be a 1-1 pitch coming. O'Grady set at the belt, kicks and fires. Millage takes a strike over the outside corner once again, and it's 1-2. Brady stands all the way towards the left side of the rubber as he views it. The right side as we view it behind home plate. Now the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch to Millage. Brady kicks and fires. Millage swings a line drive towards short. 2 hops for Dan Lyons, who fields and lost his footing. He lost his footing going to make the throw to first. Everybody is safe, and the Barnstormers have the leadoff man on. I'm not sure if Lyons just misstepped on the dirt or if he tweaked something or what. It's going to be an error on Dan Lyons. And for the Barnstormers, they have the leadoff man on and what should have been the first out of this inning. Hit right at Lyons, he got it, and then I don't know if he just lost the handle on the baseball, lost his footing, he was looking down at the dirt. A wacky play there. Throw over to first, and diving back safely is Millage. So we'll see if the Barnstormers can take advantage. For Lyons, that is his 17th error of the year. And a very tough error at that. First pitch here, Coronado squares the bunt, bunts it foul straight back to the screen. And the count goes to 0-1. So 0-1 the count on Coronado, who is 2 for 3 on the night with a pair of singles and a run batted in. 0-1, bunted at first base side of the mound. O'Grady fields, thought about going to second. Instead, he throws to first and just gets the out. Alfonso got his foot there just in time, and O'Grady almost gambled too much and got nothing. Instead, the sacrifice is successful. The putout goes 1-4. And down to second base with the go-ahead run goes Lastings Millage. Coronado, his first sacrifice bunt of the year.
Catcher number 32, Anderson De La Rosa, number 32.
So with the runner at 2nd and 1 away, here is the catcher Anderson De La Rosa to the plate from the right side, 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts and a walk in this game. O'Grady set at the belt. And his first pitch, De La Rosa fouls it straight back to the screen. And how about that? Oh my goodness. If you're wondering what the roar of the crowd is, there was a bird stuck in the netting of the screen all game long behind home plate, could not get its foot loose, and that foul ball back from Anderson De La Rosa hit the bird, jarred him loose, and he flew off to the third base side. 0-1. Line drive up the middle into center field, a base hit. Rounding third is Millage. He's going to try to score. The throw to the plate from Delta Cleary Jr. is cut off. Snap throw to first, and they got him. So they get the out at first for the second out, but it is an RBI single from Anderson De La Rosa. The error comes back to bite the Ducks, and the Barnstormers go back in front 5-4. So it'll be an unearned run on Dennis O'Grady as the 9-hitter in the order delivers the RBI single to put the Barnstormers in front. For De La Rosa, his 34th run batted in of the year. Scoring from second is Millage. And a very tough break there for Dennis O'Grady, who is now going to get lifted for a left-hander with Bo Amaral coming to the plate, as O'Grady had induced a ground out from Lastings Millage, but Dan Lyons slipped trying to go make the throw to first. Could not get the out, and that run ends up coming back to hurt Long Island. So with 2 outs, and now the base is empty. The Barnstormers lead at 5-4. We'll have another pitching change here at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hey fans, this is pitching coach Billy Horn, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
PSEG Long Island is making things work for you with over 10 energy efficiency programs that can help you save on your monthly electric bill. From our free online energy analyzer and in-home energy assessments to rebates on energy efficient air conditioning, even discounts on LED light bulbs. Helping you save on electricity is our job. What to do with your savings?
Flight 85 now boarding for the magic of Orlando.
Is entirely up to you. Visit psegly.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
Well, here in the top of the ninth inning, after the Ducks have rallied to tie the game, the Barnstormers have gotten a run as the leadoff hitter, Lasting's Millage, hit a sharp ground ball to short. Dan Lyons corralled it, and as he went to throw to first, he lost his footing, allowing the leadoff runner to reach. Nate Coronado sacrificed him to second, and then on an 0-1 pitch, Anderson De La Rosa grounds an RBI single up the middle. A heads-up play as Angelo Sanco cut the ball off and threw to first base to get the out, as De La Rosa had rounded the bag trying to go to second on the play. Ends up helping out Long Island as they get the second out of the inning. With the bases empty and 2 out, now coming on to bat is Bo Amaral. And stepping up to the plate for the Barnstormers is going to be Amaral, with Patrick Kreider, the lefty, taking over on the mound as Kevin Baez wants to set up a lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch, Amaral takes a breaking ball for a strike, and the count 0-1. Looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth inning, the Ducks will now need a run to tie it, 2 to win it. Derek Piles, Audie Affner, and Delta Clary Jr. the 3 that are due up. 0-1. Amaral a swing and a miss. He chased down and away. And the count quickly 0-2 as Kreider tries to get the final out of this ninth inning. Kreider looks in for the sign at home plate. Now he's got the pitch he likes. And the 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Amaral chases the breaking ball down and away, slams his helmet in disgust. And Kreider comes in to get the job done. Barnstormers get the go-ahead run in the inning on 1 hit and 1 error. They leave the bases empty. To the bottom of the ninth we go. The Ducks will try and have to rally back one more time as they trail it now 5-4.
Hey fans, this is pitcher David Artsma, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolak patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolak pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolak's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolak. Visit Nicolak.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, post-game wrap-ups, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. To the bottom of the ninth inning we go. Long Island Ducks trailing the Lancaster Barnstormers 5-4 here in the final game, the rubber game of this 3-game series. Anthony Carter is going to come in and try and close this one out for the Ducks. And for Long Island, it is slated to be Derek Piles, Audie Affner, and Delta Cleary Jr. as the 3 due up in the inning. The Ducks do have 2 men on the bench that can pinch hit in the form of Alex Berg and Elmer Reyes. We'll see if either of those get the opportunity here. But it's going to be Anthony Carter who takes over on the mound. And And now Derek Piles is going to step up to the plate, but it looks like we do have some defensive changes here for the Barnstormers. I do see a player in at second base, and Bell has moved over to third base here. It looks like Brian Hoover has gone into second base, and moving from second to third. Moving from second to third is Bell. So that looks like the defensive changes we have here. So Bell, who was sitting in the number 6 spot, moves over to third base. And in at second is Hoover. So here is Derek Piles to the plate from the right side. Ground ball, weakly hit up the third base line. Going to be a tough play. Carter fields it, cannot come up with it. And safe at first is going to be Derek Piles. And the Ducks have the leadoff man on. A little dribbler up the third base line is going to be a tough play regardless. And Carter lost the handle on the baseball trying to make the play. So it's an infield single to begin the inning. The 10th hit of the game for Long Island, and they have the tying run on to begin. Sean Holton appears to have come out of this game, and so now in the cleanup spot of the order is Brian Hoover. We'll try and find out what the issue is with Holton. But either way, a leadoff infield single for Derek Piles, who is the runner. And Audie Affner at the plate, squared to bunt, took the pitch for a strike, and the count 0-1. Affner is 1 for 3 in this game. Piles is now 2 for 4. And Affner trying to sacrifice him in a scoring position with Cleary Jr. waiting on deck. Each team now with 10 hits in the ball game. Carter comes set, Affner already squaring. Here's the 0-1. Affner bunts at it and bunts through it for a second straight time. Now behind in the count 0-2. Affner has not laid down a sacrifice bunt yet as a member of the Ducks. And so it's a 0-2 count. In his career, Affner has laid down 1 sack bunt. Takes outside the lone sack bunt he had came in 2016 with Charleston. And Kevin Myers elected to try and have him lay one down here, instead of bringing on Alex Berg as the pinch hitter, who has 2 home runs over the past week. 1-2 now on the way from Carter, and Affner, a line drive in the air to shallow center. Will this get down? Yes, it will. A base hit. Around second, Piles. He's going to go for third. He is going to slide in safely. An infield single for Piles. A bloop single on a 1-2 pitch from Audie Affner. And the Ducks now have the tying run at third, the winning run at first. Nobody out, and up to the plate will step Delta Cleary Jr. Ducks starting the inning off exactly how they wanted. Even though they don't get the sack bunt, it ends up working out in their favor, as Audie Affner singles for his second hit of the night. Alex Berg goes in as the pinch runner at first.
And batting field on the Ducks, the center fielder, number 5, Delta Cleary Jr., number 5.
Berg represents the winning run, does not have tremendous speed, but a little bit better than Affner. And here's Cleary Jr., who's gone 0 for 4 on the night, but trying to come up with the biggest hit of the game right now. What a ball game here on Long Island. First pitch from Carter to Cleary Jr. on the way. He'll swing and foul it off. Third base side out of play, 0-1. A fly ball here, as long as it is not shallow, should tie this game at 5 apiece. An extra base hit could win it for the Ducks. It will at least tie it. Infield is in all the way around for the Barnstormers. The furthest back is the second baseman, Hoover. 0-1. Cleary Jr. takes the fastball high and outside, would not chase. And that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cleary Jr. has struck out twice, grounded out to first, and popped out to left. Back-to-back 3-hit games coming in, though. 1-1. Fly ball, foul, third base side out of play. And now it is 1-2. Yeah, the Ducks don't need to do too much in this situation, at least right now. The key is getting the tying run home to at least keep the ball game going. A base hit would do that. A fly ball deep enough would do that. Carter's 1-2. And Cleary Jr. a fister out into right center, base hit. Alex Berg rounding second. He's going to head to third. Piles comes in to score. Throw to third, not in time. And the Ducks' winning run is 90 feet away as we are tied at 5 apiece. Well, despite starting the night 0 for 4, Delta Cleary Jr. comes up with a game-tying hit here in the bottom of the ninth, and after losing the lead in an unfortunate circumstance on the miscue by Lyons, who misstepped at the top of the ninth, and now Lyons has a chance to win it here in the bottom half of the inning. But here Ross Peoples is going to come out of the dugout, and will he make a pitching change and bring in somebody else? Last night, Scott Schumann came into the game in the ninth after Carter pitched the eighth, and Schumann retired three in a row, and struck out 2. Now, Carter comes into the ninth in this situation, allows an infield single on the third base side in which the runner Piles took off for first after hitting the dribbler, and Carter lost the handle trying to make the play, but it was a tough play at that. Got ahead 0-2 on Affner, who then stroked a 1-2 pitch in a shallow center. Got ahead 1-2 on Cleary Jr., who bloops an RBI single to right. And now Alex Berg, the runner at third, representing the winning run. And Dan Lyons coming to the plate, which means a fly ball here from Lyons, as long as it is not shallow, could win this game for the Ducks.
The shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
So Ross Peoples has the conversation. He is going to keep Anthony Carter on the mound here. Blown save for Carter, who had 25 saves coming in, third most in the Atlantic League this year. And Dan Lyons, who has not had a hit today, 0 for 3 with a walk, with a chance to end that with a single. Berg takes the lead at third. Cleary Jr. will take the lead at first, and now time is called here on the field. I'm not sure why. First pitch coming up here to Lyons. Carter fires, runner from first goes. Lyons takes low. A great block at home plate, though, by De La Rosa to prevent that ball from getting by. That is going to be defensive indifference for Cleary Jr., not a stolen base, as that run means nothing for the Barnstormers, so they allow him to take second anyway on defensive indifference. The only run that matters right now is at third base in the form of Alex Berg. 1-0 to Lyons coming up. Carter deals. Lyons a swing and a miss. Cuts through a fastball down and away. And that will even up the count at 1-1. Lyons, his only time reaching base was in the first on a walk. 1-1. Down in the dirt, another good block by De La Rosa, avoiding the wild pitch that would bring in the winning run. And Lyons now in front of 2 balls and a strike. Again, the Ducks looking for a fly ball here, as long as it is not shallow, with Berg at third base. Infield in all the way around for the Barnstormers. 2-1. Lyons a drive in the air to center. Bo Amaral to his right will make the catch. Tagging from third is Berg. Here's the throw to the plate. It's not in time. It's a waddle-off win for the Ducks. Their 6th of the season. Dan Lyons being chased around by his teammates and doused with water. And the Long Island Ducks rally one more time tonight, and they win it 6-5 over the Barnstormers to take this series 2 out of 3. The Ducks mobbing Dan Lyons out in shallow right field as the Ducks shortstop comes through with a game-ending sacrifice fly to center fielder Bo Amaral, scoring Alex Berg with the winning run of the ballgame. The Ducks rally back from a 4-0 deficit and a 5-4 deficit to win it 6-5 for their 6th walk-off win of the season. What a ball game here on this Sunday evening to close out this 3-game series. The Ducks find a way to come back and win it and take 2 of 3 from Lancaster. Don't go anywhere. The post-game show's coming up next. We'll recap this game and hand out the Player of the Game award.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
M&V Limousines is the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks. Family owned and operated, they've been in the business for over 24 years. M&V Limousines offers coach buses with Wi-Fi and restrooms, party buses, exotic limousines, and also recently acquired Hampton Luxury Liner with regular service from New York City to the Hamptons. They also offer a variety of vineyard tour options. Whether you're looking for transportation for weddings, proms, corporate outings, or long-distance trips, they've got the right vehicle for you. Visit their showroom in Comac or check them out online at mvlimo.com. M&V Limousines and Hampton Luxury Liner, the official bus company of the Long Island Ducks.
Family fun every time.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
Big action every time.
He reaches up. It's gone!
Great value every time.
And the Ducks have won it 7-1.
The Ducks schedule is loaded with new promotions this season, and with an average ticket price of just $10 and free parking, there is no better value on Long Island. For game times and tickets, visit liducks.com. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
What a crazy past 2 nights here at Bethpage Ballpark. Long Island Ducks last night took an 8-3 lead into the 8th. They allowed 3 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th as the Barnstormers erased the 5-run deficit to win it 9-8. And the Ducks flipped the script here tonight as Long Island was trailing 4-0 heading into the 6th. They scored 2 in the 6th, 2 in the 8th to tie it, give up a run in a very difficult circumstance in the top of the 9th. Long Island rallies back for 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th. 4 straight batters against Carter get the job done. 3 singles and a sac fly, and Dan Lyons drives in the game-winning run to give the Ducks their 6th walk-off win of the season as they take this one by the final count of 6-5. They take 2 of 3 from the Lancaster Barnstormers, and they have now won 15 of their last 17 games. An incredible run for the Long Island Ducks. Let's recap this one for you. Henderson Alvarez got things started on the mound for the Ducks, but he also was the first to fall behind in this game. He gave up a run in the 2nd inning to the Barnstormers as leading things off with Steve Clevenger. He singled to left, then with 1 out, a single to left by Lastings Millage, an RBI single to right by Nate Coronado followed. And that gave Lancaster a 1-0 lead. Then in the 3rd, Alvarez fell apart with 2 outs in the inning, got the first 2 batters easily, but Sean Holton then singled to center, Steve Clevenger singled to right, and that was followed by a 2-run double to left center for Josh Bell. And the 2 2-out runs put the Barnstormers up in front of the Ducks 3-0. They would scratch out their 4th run of the game 2 innings later when with 2 outs again, Sean Holton tripled into the right field corner. And then with Steve Clevenger at the plate, a pitch from Alvarez went off the glove of Audie Affiner in behind the plate. Pass ball allowing him to score. And that made it a 4-0 game. But Alvarez would settle in from that point on. He struck out Clevenger looking. That started a streak of 7 straight retired by the right-hander to end his day. And that excellent work by Alvarez to settle in allowed the Ducks offense to come back into this game. Brad Bergeson was dominant to begin the night for the Barnstormers. Over the first 5 innings, allowed a total of 3 hits, 2 of them singles, 1 an infield single, and 2 walks, but no runs. However, in the 6th inning, he lost some composure. With 1 out in the inning, Lou Ford was hit by a pitch, something very rare for Bergeson. And Mark Krause followed with an RBI double to right center, scoring Ford from first to make it a 4-1 game. Angelo Sanko followed with an infield single up the middle, and Ruben Gotay followed that with an RBI base hit to center, scoring Krause. And so the Ducks at that point had cut it to 4-2. Alfonso grounded into a hard-hit 4-6-3 double play, but the Ducks had gotten the job done in terms of inching closer. Barnstormers had a chance to widen their lead in the 8th against Rob Rogers, who allowed a leadoff double to Garrett Weber. But Halton struck out, Clevenger line to short, Bell grounded to second, and that kept it 4-2, and the Ducks would take advantage with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. At that point, John Anderson was on. He had struck out Cleary Jr. for the final out of the 7th, recorded the first 2 outs of the 8th easily. But Mark Krause, would single to right for his second hit of the day, and Angelo Sanco on the first pitch unloaded a 2-run home run over the right field wall, just out of the reach of a leaping Lastings Millage. Sanco's 20th home run of the year, third most in the Atlantic League, and that tied the ball game up at 4 apiece. So it went 4-4 into the 9th inning. Dennis O'Grady came on, and the leadoff hitter Lastings Millage hit a ground ball to short that should have easily been the first out of the inning. But as Dan Lyons went to field it, he lost his footing, it appeared, ended up falling to the dirt, and safe at first base was Millage. And so just like that, the Barnstormers had the leadoff man on to begin the inning. Then Nate Coronado followed with a sac bunt to move the runner over to second. And with 1 out, Anderson De La Rosa delivered an RBI single up the middle to score Millage and give the Barnstormers a 5-4 lead. But a big play in that was Sanco cutting the throw in from Cleary Jr. off behind the mound and throwing to Giovanni Alfonso at first, who tagged the runner De La Rosa out for the second out of the inning. Then Kevin Baez brought in Patrick Kreider, and Kreider would strike out Bo Amaral for the final out of the 9th inning, and that would end up being the job he needed to do to get the win. He threw 3 pitches, all strikes, and gets the win, because in the bottom of the 9th, Anthony Carter came in, and Carter had not blown a save since May 4th this year. In fact, he had recorded 24 consecutive saves since that point. But he comes in the bottom of the 9th. Derek Piles leads off. It's a little dribbler up the third baseline. Carter went to field it but lost the handle, and on the infield single, the Ducks had the tying run on. Audie Affner followed, and he tried to lay down a bunt but bunted through 2 pitches for strikes. Got the count to 1-2, and then delivered a bloop single to center that allowed Piles to go from first to third. And all of a sudden, the Ducks had the tying run at 90 feet away at third base, the winning run at first. Alex Berg went in a pinch run for Affner, and up came Delta Cleary Jr. And Cleary Jr. fell behind in the count by a count of 1-2, but he delivered a bloop RBI single in a right center field, scoring Piles. Going from first to third on the play was Berg. 5-5 game, first blown save for Anthony Carter since May 4th. And now all the Ducks needed was a fly ball with Berg at third and nobody out in the inning to get the win, and that's exactly what Lyons did. The hardest hit ball of the inning came off of Lyons' bat, a bullet to center, but Bo Amaral made the catch. His throw home was not in time. The sac fly wins the game as Dan Lyons gets the waddle off for the Ducks, and they win it 6-5. Final totals from tonight's game for the Ducks: 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and they left 7 men on base. For the Barnstormers, 5 runs on 10 hits. They did not commit an error, and they left 5. Winning pitcher for the Ducks is Patrick Kreider, who again faces 1 batter, throws 3 pitches, and strikes out Bo Amaral. Kreider's first win of the year. He improves to 1-5. Anthony Carter, with his first blown save since May 4th, after a streak of 24 straight saves, suffers the loss, falls to 4-3. No save. Game took 2 hours and 40 minutes in front of 5,744 tonight here at Bethpage Ballpark. Time to hand out tonight's Player of the Game honors, and we're going to give it tonight to Angelo Sanco of the Ducks, who was 2 for 3 at the plate and hit the game-tying home run in the 8th that made this victory possible. His 20th home run of the season, first Duck to hit 20 home runs since Adam Bailey did so back in 2014. But Long Island gets the win, and in part to Dan Lyons, his sac fly wins it all for Long Island. Don't go anywhere. The postgame show is coming up next, or the out-of-town scoreboard is coming up next, and then we'll give you a quick preview of the upcoming series between the Long Island Ducks and the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Long Island's Ford Giant is celebrating its 60th year anniversary. Stop by Sayville Ford to check out their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives, luxurious customer lounge, and a larger selection to choose from. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary celebration is going on now. Visit SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more about Sayville Ford's 60th anniversary savings. Call 631-589-4800 today.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt and autographed baseball, a pizza and Kona Ice party in the Hebrew National Picnic area, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Great come-from-behind win for the Long Island Ducks, who rally back twice in this game, once from 4-0 down and once from 5-4 down. They win it in walk-off fashion in the bottom of the ninth on a sac fly to center from Dan Lyons. They take 2 of 3 from the Barnstormers in this 3-game series. The Ducks now 26-17 in the second half, 62-51 overall, and this turned into a really good day for the Long Island Ducks as they were able to widen their gap in the Liberty Division standings here in the second half. As we go through the out-of-town scoreboard, first, the Somerset Patriots, who in their series finale down in Southern Maryland lost 7-4, blowing a 4-1 lead in the process, thanks to a 5-run 7 for Southern Maryland. Winner in relief was Sam Runyon, who improved to 2-2. AJ Octa, the loser, dropped to 2-2. And Cody Epley picked up his 27th save of the year. In the home run department, Tucker Nathans went deep, his 3rd home run of the year. He drove in 4. And so, what that means is the Ducks gain a full game in the standings on the Somerset Patriots, who now drop to 5.5 games behind the Long Island Ducks here in the second half Liberty Division standings, 5 in the loss column. But a big win there for the Ducks as they come back to win it here and Somerset loses. As for the Bridgeport Bluefish, they split a single admission doubleheader with the New Britain Bees up in New Britain, Connecticut. Took the opener 5-2 behind a win from Manny Parra, who improves to 2-2. Nate Rowe, the loser, fell to 5-4, and Manny Del Carmen earned his 3rd save of the year. Wellington Dotel went deep, his 3rd home run for Bridgeport. But New Britain bounced back in game 2 as they take it 2-1 over the Bluefish. Kyle Simon goes the distance for the complete game. He improves to 9-10 on the season. Loser was Quintana for Bridgeport. He falls to 0-1 in his Bluefish debut. No save in that one. Gustavo Molina went deep for Bridgeport, his 2nd home run of the year. Jordan Hinshaw had 3 hits. Yusuke Kajimoto 2 hits and an RBI to lead the way for New Britain. So with the Bluefish splitting their doubleheader and the Ducks winning, Bridgeport loses a half game in the standings, and they are now also 5.5 games behind the Long Island Ducks and 6 in the loss column. So the Ducks widening their gap as they are now 5.5 up on both Somerset and Bridgeport, 6 in the loss column to Bridgeport, 5 to Somerset. The Ducks gaining some more cushion in the second half Liberty Division title race with 27 games remaining for the Ducks after this one now over. As for the other score on the out-of-town scoreboard, the game going on right now down in Sugar Land, Texas. Skeeters and the Revolution tied at 2, bottom of the 3rd inning. Jay Gauze on the mound for York, Jake Hale on the mound for Sugar Land. Anthony Ginsanti has driven in Sugar Land's 2 runs, and meanwhile Alonzo Harris and Jared Mitchell have the 2 RBIs thus far for York. With the Barnstormers lost, they're temporarily a half game behind the Revolution for first place in the Freedom Division here in the second half. And a win would end up, for York, would end up moving them over Lancaster in the division race. Meanwhile, on the out-of-town scoreboard in the major leagues, Red Sox beat the Yankees 5-1. Rick Porcello, the win, improves to 8-14. Sonny Gray, the loser, drops to 7-8. Yankees got a home run of the game, 20th of the year for Brett Gardner, but 3 RBIs from Jackie Bradley Jr. and 2 from Sandy Leone give the Red Sox the victory and the series win. Mets fell to the Marlins 6-4 at Citi Field, so they dropped that series as well. Adam Conley, the winner, improves to 6-5. Jacob deGrom, the loser, falls to 13-7. Brad Ziegler picks up his 6th save of the year. Giancarlo Stanton, his 45th home run of the year for the Marlins, and Yoenis Cespedes, his 16th of the year for the Mets. They are in stoppage time at Yankee Stadium. New York City FC and New England Revolution tied at 1. David Villa's goal in the 77th minute equalized after Teal Bunbury scored in the 57th minute. And the New York Liberty win today in Madison Square Garden 70-61 over the Minnesota Lynx. So that does it for the out-of-town scoreboard. Ducks will continue their homestand tomorrow night when they welcome the Sugar Land Skeeters into town and will be arriving from Texas. For the Ducks, they'll send right-hander John Brownell to the mound, who comes in at 8-3 on the year with a 3.53 ERA. And we were also told during the game, the starter for the Skeeters, it's going to be right-hander Brett Marshall. Both teams are actually throwing righties in all 4 games of the series. The matchups, Game 1, John Brownell for the Ducks, Brett Marshall for the Skeeters. Game 2, Matt Larkins for the Ducks and former Duck Bobby Blevins for Sugar Land. Game 3 will be Jake Dunning for Long Island, Sean Gleason for Sugar Land. And in the finale, right-hander Alfredo Simon for Long Island. And former Duck Mitch Talbot, a righty, will go for the Skeeters. So 4-game set coming up between the Ducks and the Skeeters. And Sugar Land entering play today sits 4 games in back of the Freedom Division race. So Sugar Land wants to win every game they possibly could to stay alive in the division race. But the Ducks have now built themselves a cushion of 5.5 games of both Bridgeport and Somerset here in the second half, and they come from behind to win it today, 6-5 in waddle-off fashion over the Barnstormers. That'll do it for us here on this Sunday evening. Once again, the final score, the Long Island Ducks defeat the Lancaster Barnstormers 6-5 on Dan Lyons' walk-off sac fly. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast tomorrow night when the Ducks open up their 4-game set with the Skeeters. First pitch at 6:35. Pregame show will begin at 6:20. Joe Vasile will have the call. You can follow all the action here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. My name is Michael Pollack. Thank you so very much for spending your Sunday evening with me. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast and another Ducks win. Have a great rest of your Sunday night. We'll do it all over again on Monday evening here on Long Island. Good night and so long from Bethpage Ballpark.